Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry I'm a little late. I was just getting caught up on a couple of news stories before I came on, including the San Francisco Walgreens being shoplifted over 20 times a single day has decided to invest in chains and other security features to protect their inventory. Because they were getting shoplifted left and right, which kind of scares me, honestly. But then San Francisco is a bit of a mess anyway, so I guess it doesn't totally surprise me. No, we watched a movie last night. In two movies. We watched Network, came out in 1976, and we watched Sex, Lives, and Videotape. I didn't watch much of Sex, Lives, and Videotape other than previewing to make sure the captions were working, because it really wasn't my style. But I did watch Network, and I realized something the character Howard Beale was talking about on his show about the baloney that goes on in the world and the media. I never realized it when I watched it in the late 1990s. What I saw the parallels between now and what the producer was talking about in 1976 when Network came out. We're going to have a rerun of that on Sunday. We're going to put that on Kick on Sunday, along with the other two movies, Police Academy, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, on Kick on Sunday, because so many people have said, could we have it on Kick? I don't know what time, though. We're talking about 3, maybe 4 films. So this is going to be a lot of content to show on Kick. I know. I know it's covered in excrement. Oh, big time. So yeah, it's bad. And yes, unfortunately enough, everything else. All kinds of merity. So I'm gonna get the piano open here, and so Network was really interesting. The conclusion in the end was the only man who was shot because of bad ratings. But he sold out to somebody else. That's why. And that's what is clearly obvious from watching Network is the reality of how media works. Anybody who ever worked in media, what he said about television in 1976 applies to social media today. So many times social media, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of pomp and circumstance is almost always is entertaining the audience. Says I'm far away from the, thank God. The policies are a joke. You brought your, you have bought subs. I just did check on your channel. No, I did not buy subs. I can prove that. Because, first of all, how do you buy subs? Well, you pay with PayPal, right? I never bought subs. So, does that mean that somebody else could have bought subs as a gift? Theoretically, possible, but they didn't tell me if they were buying me subs. I'm just here to do the content as best I can and to reach out to the public and to try to share, inspire, and educate the populace. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to be Miss Popularity. I'm here to bring truth to the world of madness that we see around us every day. Just, that's why I'm here, folks. How many and when did he buy these, Scott? Yeah, good question. When would I have bought subs? Fantastic question. I mean, I would have considered maybe buying them on Twitch when I was on Twitch so I could get affiliate. But even then, I realized it would have been a loss to do that, to buy subs on Twitch. Especially now with the new terms of service on Twitch, would have been like a fool's errand. Putting it bluntly, I wouldn't do it. I just said, no, I'm not paying a monthly fee to pay somebody to watch my channel. How did you know about the Kensington State? When people look at a part of America, the most horrible way East Coast is Kensington always seems to wind up in a video. And when the time of the movie network came out, 1976, Kensington State was still a very current event. You have to remember that Kensington State was a current event in 1976. Okay? That's very important to remember. I didn't even realize Richard Nixon had been several assassination attempts on Richard Nixon, as they also mentioned, these are real news stories that they were addressing. They weren't just some made-up story for the movie. They were actually based on actual facts. UBS, the network, was fake, but the ratings and the rating schemes that they play amongst each other is real. In the story, UBS was trying to get the ratings up because they were a network far below ABC, NBC, and CBS. And so they were trying to find ways to sensationalize the stories even before Howard Beale said what he said on camera. I'm not even going to use the word that he used because YouTube gets triggered with that. But just to say is, he said, last week before I leave, I'm going to be basically terminating myself, and that scared the heck out of everybody. But the ratings went like that, and they got all excited, and they're trying to sensationalize the story for the other networks. I think that's interesting how that plays out even in the 21st century. Well, that's fine, because I never bought subs. I got a lot of people that unfortunately have chose to join this channel with multiple subs. I didn't encourage that either. YouTube knows that I have never deliberately tried to sensationalize this channel at all. I never did focus on sensationalizing the content. I just only just tell the story, tell the facts, and that's the way it is. So, I don't delve into such Y2 fuckery as buying subs, but do let us know what you find out, Scott. How you doing, Blazing Leo? I only buy subs from Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's? The salmon shop. Right. Yeah, I don't know who would be buying these subs, but they would have. You think that somebody would have told me if somebody was buying subs? I don't think I never seen anyone say to me, "Hey, come here. You want some subs?" No thanks. I don't want to go there. I was going to do that with Twitch. I decided to go against that too. Go ahead. Go ahead and do investigative journalism. I'm not buying subs. I'm like 3 of Michelle's subs, but I forgot the passwords. Yeah, YouTube does purge out the old accounts on occasion. Absolutely they do. So go ahead, do your investigative journalism. Because I will just go ahead and point out the truth to YouTube that I never had any knowledge of anybody buying me subs whatsoever. Never had any knowledge of me being told that someone was buying me subs or whatever. So, I never did that. It seems to have cleared up for the stamp of the day. Right now, it's a little overcast. They're still working over at the old Cumberland Farms. It looks like I was right when they're doing a total deconstruction job on that. So what they're gonna do, I have no idea. Hold on, let me get Paul on here. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Michelle, are they? I gotta know, Michelle. Are they doing like road work or construction outside of your apartment? I swear I hear like a jackhammer in the background.
Yes, they are. They're working on. They're demolishing the old Cumberland Farms. It appears.
Oh, that's what they're. Okay. I was wondering what that was. I had you on, and I heard like a noise. I was trying to place it. I was like, "Is that a jackhammer?" Okay. So what are they gonna do with that, Michelle? What are they gonna make?
So what do you think about this allegation that I bought subs for my channel?
I know you probably never, Michelle. I know you probably have never purchased subs for your channel. Maybe someone else has, but I know you personally.
Right, I never did. You're right.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just I don't know. Michelle's silly. It's silly.
But like Dabs even said, he lost the password for 2 of his existing accounts on this channel originally, and
yeah.
So I mean, I know YouTube prunes the vine a lot of times, and I don't usually get into a big deal about it.
Yeah, I think if Michelle bought subs for her channel, she'd have like a whole bunch more than she does now. Yeah, I don't know, Michelle. I personally don't think you have. Actually, I know you haven't, Michelle. So yeah, it's just silly. It's just silly.
Yeah, well, but the other thing is eventually they're going to build a new store there. It's right on prime real estate on Main Street. I don't think it's going to stay vacant for long.
I wonder what they'll put there. Hopefully they put something good there. You'll have something close by.
I'm sure what they're going to do is they're probably going to also buy the Wendy's next door, which has been vacant for years, and they're just going to probably do the same thing, demolish it, and then they're just going to annex the 2 lots together to make a bigger store or whatever it's going to be. Like I said before, we don't need another pizza restaurant. That's out.
Yeah.
But like I said, we don't have a fried chicken place.
Well, what would you like to see there, Michelle?
I kind of would like to see a Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I got a feeling that that's not going to go well because Kentucky Fried Chicken used to be all the way down by where Stop and Shop is, and that long ago went up in smoke, no pun intended, because they were just in the wrong location, and it just didn't do well, so it closed years and years and years ago. And I think what I would like to see
Walmart
maybe is a Krispy Kreme, but I think the population density is just not there for it.
Yeah, those are pretty good, Michelle.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to play the waiting game and
absolutely, Philly. Thank you much. You're absolutely right. I had. No, and I don't think it's gonna be big enough for a Walmart. Definitely not for a Walmart, but yeah, maybe a small grocery store. Winston seems to have a shortage of good good restaurants other than pizza restaurants.
How about a strip club, Michelle?
Too small for that.
A strip club you could walk to, Michelle. Walking distance.
Yeah,
We'd
but I
probably
think it's
lose
too
you.
small for that. It's too
We,
small. It's too small
we'd
of a
lose you.
lot.
Where's Michelle at? She's at the titty bar down the street. She doesn't stream anymore. She's at the titty bar all day. We'd lose you, Michelle.
I don't think that would be something I'd be doing every day. But I mean, the thing is that I definitely do think something like maybe a KFC, maybe a Popeyes, maybe a Chick-fil-A would be nice.
Freaking place,
restaurant. Yeah. Maybe a new Wendy's would be nice. Because that would be, but combining together the old Wendy's and the Cumberland Farms lots right next to each other, but they're a slightly different grade. I'd have to level the surface up to annex the two properties. Because one of the problems with the old Wendy's was they said there was still money out of the till, which was the reason why they went broke. Wasn't because they didn't have a lot of customers. They had plenty of customers in the mornings and lunch. The dinners were always dead.
So what do you think Winsted could use aside from a restaurant? Like as far as like a business or so what do you think that Winsted could use, as far as like
a second grocery store?
Another grocery store? Okay.
Winsted doesn't have very many grocery stores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
an actual grocery store, not like a convenience store like Cumbies or Market 23, like an actual, like a big chain that would sell reasonably priced.
Well, maybe not quite that big of a chain, but something you can get, things like, old Cumberland Farms was kind of that. I mean, it pumped gas too, but you don't need gasoline. Winston's got enough gas pumps. In fact, maybe for the new place, they should have superchargers instead. Some Tesla superchargers so people can charge their Teslas. I don't have a card. We don't have a level 3 supercharger here.
You think a lot of people in Winsted have electric cars?
I don't know too many, but it is going to become a thing very soon.
Let's hope not.
Well, we got a Dollar General in Winsted. They don't need another Dollar General.
How about an open door soup kitchen? That's a good point.
I don't think Soup Kitchen's going to invest that kind of money into that. They're not going to invest that kind of money into building a separate soup kitchen. After all, they insist on being the open slot in the door soup kitchen.
Titty bar works. Yeah, titty bar's always good.
There's no room for a stage. There's no parking. It's like...
Well, you don't need parking, Michelle. You don't need parking. You're just going to walk over there anyway. I'm sure they could fit something in there. I'm sure they could make something. Maybe a peep show, Michelle. You don't need much room for a peep show. Or what are those, the porn theaters they used to have back in the day? Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those was...
I don't think that would work because of the fact that there are families with children across the street.
That'd be no good. Not nowadays, right?
You would think, though, if they could, that they would just tear down the old Nader building and just take the whole 3 spots and make it into something big. Then you could have a strip club. Then you would have the room for that.
Yeah.
But Brownstone's got, issue industrial chemicals were usually used in the site because it used to be a factory. Does there have to be chemical abatement, lead abatement? It just gets really expensive. Even though the Nader building is quickly deteriorating from the use of the sulfuric acid that was used in the metal polishing in the basement. Can you guys do me a favor, my mods? Can you please help catch up with these people? I want to keep it, people that would walk miles to see boobs. I know that. I got that. Well, I don't know what they're going to build there, but you know what? I just hope that it's something that is going to be good for the Winsted's local economy, tax base.
Yeah. Dispensary.
Who knows? Maybe a laundromat? We already got 2 open ones in Winston, but there really isn't a lot of money to be made in laundromats in this town anyway. Most people have washers and dryers at home.
Yeah.
But if there was a laundromat right across the street, and it was a good place, and it didn't feel like I was living in a going to a laundromat that was like just some machinery where you just drop coins into slots all day, and at least you got an attendant there to help service if there's a problem with with making change. That would be consideration, because Ladybug is completely automated. There's no restrooms in Ladybug. The machines are locked down to certain water temperatures. You can't. It's just, and it doesn't make change on the spot either. So you have to go in with rolls of quarters.
They don't even have a change machine, Michelle?
Not at Ladybug.
Oh my God! What kind of shit show are they running over there?
It's just washers and dryers. That's it. Not even a public restroom.
Oh my God! I wouldn't do my laundry there.
That's also farther away from me. It's almost as far away as Halliburt's. Halliburt's, at least the guy will talk to you when he's in a good mood. They got a TV. You got a place to sit down. You got customer accessible computers. You got Wi-Fi.
Oh wow! I bet Ladybug's going to be the next place to get torn down, probably. Yeah. That's terrible. Yeah, sounds terrible.
So I'm thinking is a small general store type thing that sold more variety of groceries, of all types. Frozen, fresh vegetables, frozen vegetables, things like that would be awesome. We don't need a T-Mobile store or anything. Oh, by the way, I did ask Krista if we can go to the T-Mobile store in Winsted on Friday to see about getting an awesome, new feature, having getting the hotspot. Because I said to myself, the hotspot would be nice. If I could get the T-Mobile, not the home internet. It's called the T-Mobile home internet.
Right. It goes off your phone,
as a backup. So then set up a failover so that if Frontier starts acting up, I can go over to T-Mobile automatically. Just switch over your stream automatically over there. Because this computer's got 2 Ethernet ports. So just a hotspot just for streaming on this computer. Because it's a home-based hotspot, it can be positioned in such a way that only this computer can use it. We would disable the Wi-Fi on it, only so that you could just use it from the computer here.
Shell, is that something that you would run off of your current phone that you have?
No, it would be completely independent. T-Mobile at home internet would be completely would be completely separate.
So they give you a new device, like they'll give you a little
So it would be another equivalent of a modem that would be sitting in the wiring closet, just connecting to this computer. Only this computer.
Gotcha.
Nobody else.
I remember I had a hotspot on my phone, and I could use my phone as like a modem.
Yeah, I got that too. But the thing is, I only get 4 gigabytes on the plan.
Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. But you're going to get an actual little device, a little modem. To hook
so I want to go there.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yes, I want to go there on Friday. At least see if they can set it up. Maybe find out if they could actually, if they had the stuff in the back room, so I could just take it home, plug it in, and go right to work with it. That would be fantastic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But when I look at the speed, it's not like huge. Where I put my phone? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's my hairbrush. I just had my phone. I realized I was running late, and because I was looking at news stories. Oh, here it is. I put it on the wrong side of my monitor. No wonder I couldn't find it. So let me just tell you, give you an idea what the speed is. Right now,
Okay.
By the way, also
Okay.
the there was a court case between several plaintiffs, and the first district judge has blocked the Biden administration's creation of Ministry of Truth, which is really a Ministry of Lies, to saying that you are not allowed to tell people they're not allowed to express their feelings and truth. It's against the Constitution.
Yeah, of course.
So, of course, the Biden administration is kind of upset because they can't spin their yarns, if you will, about what they think is going on, and it can't force social media to censor content. And I think that's a major step in the right direction for protecting the Constitution of the United States. The right to freely speak, free speech has been protected for now, and I think that's a great thing. So I think that's something else that also the movie network was talking about indirectly, how the networks tend to spin the stories that they expect you to hear as they want you to feel a certain way.
All right, Michelle, let's catch up on chat here a little bit. We got a couple comments from Stan.
All right.
Krista wants to know.
All right, so let's get caught up with where we are right now.
At Michelle Marie. Go to at Michelle Marie, Stan, and then we'll work our way down. Krista wants to know, are you still keeping the Frontier?
Are you still going to keep Frontier, or are you going to ditch them? No, I'm going to keep them for now, because I don't know if the T-Mobile side of it is necessarily any better or any worse because it's a shared connection. So if you ditch them and it turns out that they give you a big fat raspberry, then you're going to be at a loss. So I would rather keep them around. Right now, I'm going to just do a T-Mobile speed test here. And right now, at this time in the morning, I'm getting about download rate of 3.8 megabytes per second. And 4 megabytes per second. Upload speed is still better than what I got now on my home internet, but not by much. 0.67 megabytes per second. It is atrociously not that great at all. So I would keep them as a second thing. It's $50 a month. So, but also I looked into going for.
All right.
Can the mods please help me approve all these comments, because I got to keeping up with this here. He says, peace and love agenda. Don't fall into divide and conquer. Left mind. My friend, research yourself. Make your own conclusions. Absolutely. So, you know, it's just interesting to think of how, you know, the world keeps changing. But
it's a good connection. We got a good question here, Michelle, from Krista. We have a very good question here from Krista Libra, Michelle.
Which is the latest one. Why won't you go with cable internet, Michelle? Spectrum 2-year promotion of $4.99 after that goes up by $10. Well, first of all, we don't even know if the cable wire even works. Second of all, the router would be in the wrong place. We have to move the router box all the way into the wiring closet.
That doesn't matter, Michelle.
Which means we have to run coaxial cables through the walls. That means a whole new installation process.
That's silly, Michelle. Those are terrible excuses not to.
All right, so who wants to come on the show here? Hold on a minute, please.
Terrible excuse.
Okay, it's Noodles. Hi, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. What's going on?
Not
much. Listen, Michelle. What do you think about doing a pickled egg taste test? Do you like pickled eggs?
Ugh, no thanks.
Have you ever had one? No, Michelle. Have you ever tasted one, Michelle?
No, because that's basically the beginning of mayonnaise, and I'm allergic to mayonnaise, so no, I won't even touch it.
Oh. All right, how about pickled pig's feet?
No thanks.
How about chitlins, Michelle? You ever eat chitlins?
I don't
There's a
know what
pig
that
intestine.
is.
Yeah, that's pig intestines. They're
Oh,
really
thank
popular
you.
over here. They're called chitlins. They're the pig intestines. Cook them up.
So Michelle, there's this
Krista,
family
it
out
may
in
be
Pennsylvania.
fast, but you know what?
There's a yeah.
If I see what Frontier's up to, Charter is going to have a serious, competition on their hands once they is fully deployed. Now, notice I said fully deployed because they're deploying it now. But once they get it fully deployed, you're going to get speeds as fast as 2 gigabytes per second.
All right, so Michelle, I have this really good idea for you. You could take it or leave it. If not, I'm going to do it. There's this family out in Pennsylvania. They're called the Dietrichs. The Dietrichs family have been out in Pennsylvania for hundreds of years. They're one of the original settlers there. They're one of the original Pennsylvania Dutch families. I think they're kind of inbred. They have a store out there called Dietrichs Meats. I think we should do a segment on the Dietrichs, and then get you out there to try all their preserves, their meats, etc. Maybe interview one of the Dietrichs. They all look the
maybe,
same.
depending if they're willing to talk to the English, as they call us, they may or may not be willing to share.
No, there's plenty of interviews online with them, but it's just, you got to interview them.
Well, I know that. But depending on how they feel about being cameras in the interview, it could go all kinds of ways.
Okay, well, we can go in there. We can videotape you outside the place of when you're about to enter, and then we can ask them if we can do it. If not, we don't do it. And then when we come outside the place, we can do a video, and you can tell us what you think about the meats. We'll get you sweet sticks, smoked pork chops, etc. Maybe some pickled eggs.
Ugh. No thanks.
It would be awesome to see you try a pickled egg outside Dietrich's and vomit in the parking lot. It's so gross.
Did you know the one way to preserve eggs for a while? No, this might surprise you. One way to can eggs is not to pickle eggs, but to coat them in wax. The catch is the eggs have to be unwashed eggs. In fact, if you look in the UK, most all European eggs are unwashed, which means it's unwashed eggs. You seal them in wax, and they will stay preserved for months without any kind of refrigeration.
Do you want to do this or no?
What's that?
You want to do this or no?
I would probably consider it, yeah.
Because it might be a thing for people. You get people interested in the Dietrichs, right? The Dietrichs are already pretty big on YouTube. We can get people interested, and maybe they want to donate to the trip. To get you out to. I think it's in Kutztown.
Also, I
want
to go to the Strasburg Railroad, which is right around the same area. The Strasburg Railroad is quite awesome.
How far are you guys from West Virginia?
Oh my God, probably 7 hours.
I'd love for Michelle to go visit the
8 hours,
the Whitaker family. That would be amazing, right there.
The Whitaker. Wait.
Yeah, the Whitakers.
Who? Yeah, I know one person named Lynn Whitaker. She's a cantress in my church. She's a singer in my church.
Well, this is a family in Virginia, Michelle. They one guy doesn't even know how to talk; he just barks. There's another. I think the most inbred family in the United States. They're called the Whitakers. Look them up. White Underbelly did an interview. Took them out to Walmart. But yeah, the Dietrichs, Michelle. Let's start there. Maybe work our way west.
Yeah,
that'd be a good interview. That'd be a good.
Yeah, you want to do that? Okay. Is there any way we can get maybe an audio clip from YouTube about the history of the Dietrichs family in Pennsylvania?
Maybe we could do that. Maybe get a chance to ask them if they would let us tour their homestead. I'm just curious how the actual Amish and then maybe a Mennonite family as well which is a little more acceptive of modern technology.
Yeah, but Michelle, I know for a fact that if you did something on the Dietrichs, that you would get views for it, because people actually look up the Dietrichs a lot. Like Dietrichs, the store that they own is like a kind of like famous in Pennsylvania. I've been there multiple times. Really nice place.
What also would be awesome is to see Amish furniture manufacturing. In fact, did you know a lot of the Amish work for Winnebago, making motorhomes? They actually do the cabinetry.
Michelle, 1 second. Is it ICTS or is it IX? Dietrichs?
There's a T in it. It's like they're like Pennsylvania Dutch. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So it sounds like Dietrichs, Dietrix.
No, it's with a CH, I believe.
Okay.
They speak some kind of like Pennsylvania Dutch. It's more Germanic than anything. It's very strange. They all look the same, Michelle. You walk in there and you can tell which one's a Dietrichs. They have very large heads. They have red hair, and they're gigantic. They're humongous people.
Right. Well, that's interesting. Most people didn't know I have a little bit of a red hair in my family too. My natural hair color has a little bit of natural red highlights in it too. Can you take Michelle to an animal shelter to play with the kittens? Are you implying that maybe you'd also like me to take home a kitten? I wouldn't, or an older cat. I still think Rusty would still like to have maybe not a super old cat, but maybe a younger cat, maybe a younger boy cat that he can kind of put under his paw. I still would like to have done that. Krista found a home for the boy cat. At first, I thought she said the boy cat was not fixed. The boy cat was fixed. The girl cat wasn't fixed.
Dietrichs, Dietrichs.
Oh,
yeah, it should be about their store out in Pennsylvania. I think it's like Clicks, right, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, tripe, Michelle. They got tripe.
Yeah, dude, they have everything. It's like it's like really ghoulish there, dude. It's really ghoulish there, and they have a whole section for like animals. Like they have bully sticks.
Michelle, if I give you this video, can you please just air this on your channel, Michelle? You won't get copyright. It's just a commercial. It's like an ad for their store. Can we run this right now, Michelle?
It's really good, Michelle. I'm telling you, Michelle, do it. Michelle, I'm telling
take the
you.
risk sometimes, Michelle, right? You always talk about taking risks, but you never take the risk.
Michelle, the reason why I say this is I tested it out on another Discord, and people are interested in it, and I think that this might be something good for you to do. Because if not, Michelle, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come down Saturday. I'm gonna drop off that stuff, and then Sunday I'm going out there and I'm gonna do the videos. But if you don't want to do it, Michelle,
wait. What are you talking about? Drop off what?
All the presents that Sherry gave you, Sherry Jackson.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then, don't forget, we still would like to try to arrange to go see Megan Fox in Virginia. I still kind of want to meet up with her too.
Yeah, you could meet up with that thing by yourself. I'm not partaking in that.
Okay.
Oh wow, you got homemade desserts, Michelle.
Yeah, we had their shoe fly pie last time I brought Seasons there, and their shoe fly pie was out of this world.
What is shoe fly pie made out of? I mean, I don't think it's. Wow. I mean, the title sounds kind of weird, but I don't think it's actually made out of flies. Well, maybe it's the kind of thing that attracts flies.
It's because it's sticky, Michelle. It's because it's got some kind of sticky substance or some shit.
Okay, sort of like a pecan pie.
So, Michelle, do you want to run this 30-second ad on your channel really quick for Dietrichs and check out the store, or not?
Then I have to change this and say,
Never mind, never mind, Michelle.
All right, did you post
Michelle, it's worth it, Michelle, to get people interested, because I'm telling you, I think people are going to want you to go out there.
Post a link in the Google Meets comments so I can just copy it.
Yeah.
And then start the ad up.
Yeah, no problem, Michelle. No problem. 1 second.
Ugh.
I know, it's a lot. I know, Michelle, but it's
And
probably
then I have
worth
to
showing.
manually, I'm gonna have to add this into here. Okay, just give me a second
There you
here,
go.
okay?
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so first I'm gonna copy this link.
It's just 30 seconds, Michelle. It's really
Yeah,
quick.
I know, but I gotta still put
Yeah.
it on the computer somewhere. Just give me a
I
second.
know. I'm just
Just
letting
I
you
have to
know.
manually add, okay? So first
Guys,
of all,
I'm telling you, this place is awesome, and it's kind of close. It's one of those things that Michelle would have to stay over on, like
wait,
I have
what?
to go pick her up
what?
Friday after work
All
and
right,
bring her
hold
back
on a
to
minute.
Jersey if you have to stay over. We leave Saturday.
All right, okay, I just got it class.
But Michelle, we'd have to leave like super early on Saturday. We have to leave at like maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning to get out there when it opens.
I got something
It's like
called
2 hour
phone
drive.
video.
Cash service station in
Do they not
Whitehall has
stay
been
open
dedicated.
long, or
Is that it?
The thing is, I don't want to be out there forever. Plus, we might actually bring her to the Cabela's. That's like maybe like a mile away.
Go get
It's
some
the
gear?
largest Cabela's in the United States,
Nice.
and Michelle might actually like it. So.
Go look at all the
Alright.
gear and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Let me cue this up here. Okay.
Be a good trip. Be a
Okay,
good.
let me cue this up here.
Saturday.
I got it queued. I just gotta go in and put it in the side shot so I can pull up the link. Okay. This is not automated. This is the reason I didn't want to do this because this is a pain. All right,
Michelle, you
so
should already have a scene ready for this with your stream deck on your OBS. You should literally.
I
be
didn't
able to hit
expect
a
I was
button.
gonna get a video link. Give me
We'll
a
work on it
break.
later. We'll work on it later.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right, so this is commercial right here, guys. I'm not gonna lie about it. Here we go. This is it
All right.
right here.
Let's check it out. Full screen, Michelle. Full screen. Hit F.
I will.
All
will.
right. All right.
Play. Rewind.
There we go. All right. Let's check out the store.
Bring farm freshness
Get
to
your
your table,
opinion
courtesy of
and your
Dietrich's
reaction.
Meats and Country Store. All of your favorites are here. Jerky, ring bologna, lunch
gotta
meats and
unmute it,
cheese.
Michelle. It's
Dietrich's
muted.
offers those hard to
I don't
find
even know if the
specialty
sound's
foods
going
like
through.
Fred and Souse, plus a wide selection of beef, pork, lamb, veal, and poultry. Don't forget to take home enough for
Yeah. So
breakfast,
basically,
lunch,
they
and
they
dinner,
make everything
complete with
themselves.
canned
These
goods,
people.
snacks,
They've been doing it for like over 100 years.
From our farm to you. Dietrich's Meats on Old Route 22 in Crummsville. You can't miss it.
Can't
Crummsville.
miss
Yeah.
it. I don't know if
Crummsville,
anyone
right.
heard that because I rushed to get the
I didn't
sound.
hear.
Did you
I
hear
didn't hear shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear it on the panel. I'm not sure if they heard it in the audience, Michelle, but yeah. we
Okay,
didn't hear it
well,
over here.
did the audience hear it? Because you stupid son of a patience. Oh, okay.
I hear. Okay, they heard it, Michelle. That's all that matters.
I heard it. Okay, cool, excellent. And you
All right,
heard,
so,
heard the commercial
Michelle,
too.
Yeah. So maybe tonight, Michelle, we can do a whole segment on my live stream about the Dietrichs, get people interested in the Dietrichs family, and maybe go out there. Okay.
Dietrich. Okay, I will
Yeah,
have to
well-
look.
Michelle, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the commercial, Michelle?
It's kind of short.
Yeah, but what did you think about some of the stuff they had? I mean, did you pay attention at all, or did you just?
I definitely saw kielbasa there, so.
I got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good looking stuff there.
Michelle, they have tons of stuff there, Michelle. Trust me, it's gonna make for good content, Michelle.
Okay. What did you think? And normally we do a show on Thursdays, Noodles.
Hey, buds.
I got a product review to do today. But anyway, what did you think about the movie from last night? Did you see any of the movie at all? I did watch.
I don't watch that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never go to any of your movie stuff. I never go to any of your. This is the only thing I'm involved with in the show.
Right. You're supposed to mute everybody in your panel and yourself when you play a commercial. Right. Well, I understand that. I didn't get a chance to do that. You want to see that again, guys? Okay, panel. I
Michelle,
will
we
play
just
this
won't talk.
again.
You
Everybody,
don't need to-
please be silencio. Silencio. Thank you.
Bring farm freshness to your table, courtesy of Dietrich's Meats and Country Store. All of your favorites are here. Jerky, ring bologna, lunch meats and cheese. Dietrich's offers those hard-to-find specialty foods like tripe and souse, plus a wide selection of beef, pork, lamb, veal, and poultry. Don't forget to take home enough for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, complete with canned goods, snacks, and homemade desserts. From our farm to you, Dietrich's Meats on Old Route 22 in Croomsville. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Sounds interesting. One of those one-stop food deals. Come on in. We're easy to find. That sounds cool to me. All right.
It's in the middle. It's in the middle of PA, Michelle. So it's like it's gonna be a good trip. There's a lot of stuff to do around there. You know, there's a lot of weird people.
Why don't we take the train?
No, we're not gonna take a train. We're gonna drive.
Probably take a few hours, Michelle.
It'll take a few hours to drive, yes, but
No, for the train, it would take longer. Your trip would be longer.
Hello, Ann. How you doing? Good morning. And the says, is it Amish? Yeah, it's an Amish store. Arabian Mennonite. I'm a vegetarian. I only eat vegan animals. We have Amish store here that looks like that. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much a thing. Oh, I don't know. I want to support the local economy too. Yeah, let's see what happens, guys. So today, by the way, as I said, the headphones are coming today. We're going to be doing a review, a compare, contrast between the two brands of Morpheus 360s. These are the on-the-air Morpheus 360s. Those are over-the-air Morpheus 360s. And we're going to compare and contrast them to see how they vary. Well, that's the number in the ad, but I don't really know about what I would ask him. I just don't know. What about the local dairy in my? What about the local dairy farm? What's he? Noodles. If you want to go out to check out stores, Noodles. No. I just said something. Noodles. What about Aruhusa Farms in Bantam? We actually want to talk about farm stores. What about them? They got a small dairy store.
All right, we can do that, Michelle. But again, the Dietrichs, I'm telling you, there's something special about them. Plus, you're going out somewhere. People might want to contribute some money for the trip. They might want to see. Michelle, call Dietrichs and ask them if you can come in on the weekend sometime and tell them you do YouTube and you want a video. You want to ask them if that's possible. Ask them if they can come in, maybe get an interview with maybe like a 5-minute interview, maybe 2-minute interview with the owner, and you're gonna.
Well, I also like to interview the people that run the Arethusa farm too, because
Michelle,
that's right in Bantam, Connecticut.
Michelle, if you do call the people, Michelle, make sure you use the word promote, that you want to promote their store. They don't want them to think that you're doing anything negative, because they are Amish. They may take that. Tell them you want to do a video to interview them and promote.
I did with
store,
it. Oh, what?
Yeah, just make sure you use the word promote, though. Make sure you let them know it's like a friendly encounter. It's nothing negative. That's all I'm saying, because sometimes they can be, a bit weary of the, the English. So I'm just saying, you want to, present yourself as, positive. That's all.
Can we call them now? Can we call them now and ask?
I'll call them later on when I'm focused on it. So, because right now the dude.
Paul, let's call them now. Let's see if we can.
No, I don't want to call them now. This is not the time to call the store right now.
I'll talk to them.
Noodles, listen to me. Okay. You want to ruin the chances of getting an interview because
Michelle, this is good content, Michelle. I'm telling you.
This is good content. Oh. No, I'm not calling them today. Not calling them right now. Anyway, I won't call them. I said I will do that.
Oh. Okay.
Holy!
Michelle, did you eat your breakfast this morning? Did you get breakfast this morning, Michelle? You seem a little hangry.
I had Life cereal.
All right. I'm just asking, Michelle. Sounds good. I like Life. Cinnamon Life is good. I enjoy it.
Plain Life.
Yeah, it's good cereal. Please don't take mine, Michelle. Jesus.
Right there.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Michelle, are you on your period?
Exactly, Ian. That's what I gotta find out.
Holy shit. Michelle, are you on your period?
Speaking of Ian, I sent you a link to the panel. I'd love to have you come up on the panel if you feel up to it. I'd love to have you on the show. If you ever feel up to coming on the panel, or if you lost the link, I'll send you another link. I'd love to have you come up on the panel, talk to the rest of us.
Jesus, Michelle, Noodles is throwing fuel on the fire today. He's throwing gas on the fire today, Michelle. What's going on?
The camera, the Amish. First of all, this Amish is using a media to promote their products. No, they're not necessarily against the use of cameras and technology, but they're very wary. Notice I said wary about having technology become an overall, a major part of their lives. A man's only Amish. And he bought the groceries. Yeah, but
I think
I got a picture of it.
A lot more lenient with the technology. I think. What are the lenient ones, Michelle? The Mennonites, are those the ones that are more lenient, who will use the technology? Or are they more the traditional?
Right, they have technology. A lot of Amish have actually embraced computers. Most people don't realize that.
Yeah, but which ones are the real traditional ones, Michelle? Are those the Mennonite?
Those are the Beachy Amish.
The Beachy Amish, okay. Those are the ones.
Order in Beachy. They're very closely related. And as far as, how they are, the old order Amish have a very tight policy. But the old order is kind of slowly going away to there's newer Amish that are a little more receptive of technology. Yes, the movie Witness, I remember.
Paul, let me call these people up. I'll talk to them. I'll find out if we can do this. I'll ask them right now if this is even possible for Michelle to come down.
I will give them a call this afternoon.
No, Michelle, we want to do it now.
No.
I don't do it now! Just accept my answer, guys. Why do you have to...
All right, Michelle, that's fine. All right, let's not push it anymore. Michelle doesn't want to call. It's fine. Michelle's afraid of the phone. It's all right, Michelle. It's all right.
If I get too manic and I call, I can't hear shit!
Well, the point being, Michelle, is you wouldn't even have to say anything. We would do all the talking and conversating for you. That's the point. You don't have to even. You just have to sit there. You don't even have to do anything. That's the point we were trying to make.
I'm not really grumpy. It's just I feel like I'm being pushed in the corner about something that I said I'd call them, and they're like, "Calm now, calm now, calm now."
No, Michelle, it's all right. I'm gonna take off, Michelle. I don't want to feel or be blamed for upsetting you. I'm sorry, Michelle. It was a good idea. I'll be watching. Have a good show.
Michelle, we're just trying to set something up for you so that people will want to stay here and be interested in the show.
What's that?
That's all we're doing right now. We're trying to keep people interested in the show. We're trying to keep people from leaving and going somewhere else, okay? So they want to know, Michelle, everyone wants to know if you're even able to do this.
Noodles, okay, like I said, I'll call them after this. I have got...
But people want to see the interaction, Michelle. You don't understand, Michelle. You're not getting it.
Noodles, I have Asperger's. I'm being pushed in a way where I'm getting manic. If I start calling them out, I might as well basically shove cotton in my ears because my brain ain't going to be able to process. I got to be able to focus and relax and calm down and focus on the call. I don't have time to start worrying about giving out addresses, phone numbers, and all that, and then get potentially wrapped up for some doxing complaint when I'm not trying to dox anybody. My God, haven't you ever learned anything? You've been watching the show for years. How many times have I called and I was on live on the show and it turned out to be a giant flaming Dorito? Lots of times. I'm not going to do that. I said I want to focus on the call,
you know what?
talk
Then
to somebody,
have fun today, Michelle.
I got to talk to the
Have
manager.
fun.
I got to talk to the owner. I can't just talk to the person that just answered the phone. And I have to be able to understand them.
I will talk to them, Michelle. What don't you understand about this?
I'm just saying this is I'm not calling them when I'm on the show. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Michelle, then you're not allowing people to get MicheleMarieDalene. You're restricting people from the show. That's what you're doing by doing this in private.
I mean, I said I'll take care of it this afternoon.
I gotta go. You're right, Michelle. I'm sorry. Bye.
Guys, with all due respect, I did say I will call him this afternoon. I will call him this afternoon. Okay, I'm being sincere here. I can't rush into phone calls with somebody. I gotta find who I gotta talk to, which departments, who is it that I need to speak with, was the owner, the manager. This could get complicated. It may also be very simple. But if I'm manic and I'm freaking out, everything I might as well be shoving cotton balls in my ears. I ain't gonna hear nothing. My brain is just gonna totally shut down. And the conversation is gonna go pear-shaped even worse. I normally don't blow up like that, but damn, I kept telling him I call him, and he's like, everybody's trying to tell me, call him now on the show. I can't do that, okay? I can't do that. Because says, we'll call them yourself noodles. You tit twister. Okay, that's an interesting way to put it. Yeah, maybe he could. Come on, if you guys are gonna, he wants me to do this. This is his baby, and not that I'm against it. I wanted to go down to talk to the people at Arethusa Farms in Bantam, which is a local dairy in my neighborhood or my county. I wanted to go with Krista to that, and interview the family, review the products, and that's what I wanted to do. But that kept getting, pushed off, and I wanted to do that, and I still do. Only knows she should call without any pressure. Well, oh no, right, exactly. I need to. It's gonna be a conversation. I want to be relaxed. I want to be able to focus on the call, so they don't feel like I'm being put into a wine press and squeezed the hell out of. So I said I'd take care of that. So much overload. I still would love to have Ann come on the show. I think that would be interesting to see Ann come up on the show. And did you lose the link I sent you? Because I still would like to have you come on the show and say hello. Exactly. And that makes sense, I mean, if you want this to be an interview where it's going to be good and relaxed, it's got to be something where it has to be a certain way. And it's especially when you're dealing with a person with Asperger's. You can't rush a person with Asperger's into something like this, because they either shut down or, like you just saw, we explode. Especially when you keep doing the hard sell. I don't know why some people think it's necessary that everything I have to do has to be done on a show. I know that. Exactly, Mojo. I can't do everything at once. So, we'll see if we can get in contact with the Dietrich family. I also still want to get in contact with the people that run Arethusa Farm in Bantam, Connecticut as well. I still want to do them too, which is within my county. And me and Krista could do that. We could go down there on a weekday. Maybe we can get a chance to see the dairy farm itself, the actual cattle. I had a link. I'll email you. Okay. So all you have to do is just come on up to the panel, and if you want to, it's open. Yeah. I mean, so like I said, like what I said last night, and the movie or going to get back to my original topic. I did have one today. Is exactly just the same thing the big networks in the 1970s were doing, and the YouTubers are doing today. We're fighting for views and numbers and trying to invariably we're all competing for the pot of money called advertising. We all are. And it adds a lot of frustration because YouTube is content creators, bigger ones than me, have fancier setups. More money going into their systems. And, it's true, some of the YouTubers' sets are way bigger than mine. Take a look at Nutty's set. That's Nutty, Nutty. You can see some of YouTube Nutty's content on my technical areas with the Stream Deck. This guy is a major YouTuber. He's in the middle of YouTube. He's also on Twitch. Okay. He does educational videos. He does gaming streams. And another guy that does things is Michael Freyer Jr. Also does a lot of tutorials on YouTube as well. Both guys have very fancy sets. I think Nutty's cuter than Michael Freyer, but Michael Freyer's smart, so they're both cool. I find it amazing the way some people can invest thousands and thousands of pounds into these fancy sets and lots and lots and lots of money and sponsorships. And I'd like to have a sponsorship. I'd like to reach out and get a sponsorship from somebody. This is one of the reasons why I'd like to talk to the people directly in private. For example, Arethusa Farms, and ask them, would you like to sponsor my show so that people can get to know about your Arethusa Farms milk, dairy products, your cheeses, your milks, your butters, your ice creams that you sell? This is the kind of thing that could be a very big deal for a local dairy like that. And that's the reason I think it's a big deal. It says, could it be like me, Michelle, when I'm doing something, I don't like being told to do something else. I can be really snappy when that happens. Because, like I said to them, I'd call them. I said to the people that I would call them when I'm ready to call them. And I don't like being pushed into something like that. And that's almost like a guaranteed way to sabotage the whole project. I don't want to do that. Okay, Noodles.
Michelle, is Illusionist Rebel is going to be coming up on panel.
Okay.
That's Ross from the Negs community and this Hussey community, and he wants to know why the fuck you're not calling Dietrich's and why the fuck you're not going to Pennsylvania.
I didn't say we're not. I didn't say we're not. I just.
Okay.
Also, why aren't we supporting a local dairy in my own part of the state? If you want to go and promote Dietrich's, which is fine, let's promote Arethusa Farms too in Bantam, Connecticut.
Michelle, how many hits does that farm get on YouTube? Dietrich's, I'm telling you right now, Michelle, Dietrich's gets a lot of views. A lot of views.
I understand that. I get
So
that.
why are you going to do it? Michelle, you don't get it, Michelle. Dietrich's, the reason why you want to do Dietrich's, okay, is because it's searched on YouTube. All right. If you do a video on Dietrich's, people that are going to watch Dietrich's are going to find your show.
Okay. All right. I get that, Noodles. But I also would like to try to also do a video with my local dairy because they need the business too. You know?
Well, maybe we can do it after we do the Dietrich's thing. How about that? We got to make a deal, Michelle. We got to make a deal.
Yeah, we'll make a deal, Noodles. That's no problem. But this is the kind of thing we need to talk about off the show, not on the show.
No, people want to get involved with this show. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Michelle. You think it's stupid, but these people actually want to give their input, Michelle. So you got to get them involved. And so, for instance, like you're arguing with me about going somewhere. It's stupid. It doesn't matter what we argue about. You ask the audience what they think we should do. How about that?
Do you ever? I'm trying to say, Noodles, is all these ideas are great, but could we have a private meeting between you and me and my group and discuss this behind the scenes so we can all kind of coordinate things together? Because that's what we need to do. That's where we try to have morning meetings when we can, instead of worrying about bringing this stuff up on the show and blindside me in the process. I'm just asking.
That's the great part of the show, Michelle. That's what makes the show organic. You want these people to be involved. You want the people that are normally not in your Discord, the people who are afraid to be in your Discord, be involved, Michelle. Trust me. These are your donators. These are the people that are going to give you money, Michelle. These are the people that are going to buy you shit. People that are going to sub to your channel.
Yes, let me ask you a related question, if I may. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But you imagine on a major news network, all of a sudden, the program director sits down at the table with the anchor and says, "Hey, I want you to go out there right now and interview the local steelworking mill right now on TV. I want you to make an appointment right now to go ahead and do the interview with the local metal mining and refinery." You know what the guy's going to say? They're live on camera. He's going to say, "This should be discussed in the new morning meeting. This shouldn't be discussed during the program. This is it's so that we can focus on it and plan ahead. This takes planning, Noodles. I cannot stress enough that maybe the audience may want to see behind the scenes. That's fine. But this is not the time to do this right in the middle of a show. Totally throws us off. People keep asking me, "Do you have a topic?" I did. Guess what? The topic went out the door the minute Noodles came up here and brought this stuff up. Instead of bringing it to my group privately,
I apologize.
No. Hear me out. Instead of actually discussing with me in my morning meeting or my most inner group, you're bringing this up on the show. Okay, this is the kind of thing that has to be planned, organized, and then researched. Remember what happened last time with that Rick Productions. Do you want to keep doing this to me over and over again? In some ways, it sounds like, we got to do it right now kind of thing. Sounds like a good way to see my channel go into the toilet. I have to plan these things at least a few days in advance. Well, they don't have to be private, but not when you're live on TV or YouTube. This is not the time to do this. This is just not the time to do it. And
Michelle, you got to trust me, Michelle. You gotta trust me, Michelle. Michelle,
Noodles,
when have I
talk to
ever
me in the
steered you wrong?
morning.
When have I ever steered you wrong,
Noodles,
Michelle? I am
please
heavily
talk to
invested in
me.
you, and I'm
Talk to
heavily
me in the
invested in your
group
channel,
with Tiger
Michelle.
Kitty and others. We'll plan this. We'll get this organized. We'll get it done. We will get it done. Let's do it the right way. Because no wonder why people think this is a shit show. Of course, why? It's not, because it's like everything is coming up right when you're trying to get a topic started. You're starting to get you're starting to roll the boulder up the hill, and all of a sudden you stop pushing because somebody else wants you to go empty the timber pot. Next thing, the boulder comes down and crushes you because the main topic has been totally taken you over, and you didn't even get a chance to even finish it, come to completion yet. This is the kind of thing that should be planned with the group. Because this takes planning. And this is not something that's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe this weekend, maybe next weekend. But we need to plan how much gasoline, how much money we need, what are we going to buy there, what are we going to try there, are we going to meet the family, are we going to meet the employees, are we going to tour the whole store? This is the kind of thing that needs planning. Please respect that. I'm asking you to please bring this up to the panel. I know you want to discuss it now, but this is really something that it should be done behind the scenes. Not because I'm trying to be rude, but because I need to plan this ahead. Okay? Please respect that. I know you don't have Asperger's. I know you don't understand, but this is the kind of thing that you really need to plan ahead of time. Mojo says, Rebel, so what do you about them? I remember you won Mercs last week. Try to relax. I'm trying to, honest Frank. I'm trying to. Gitchy says, you don't pay for the gas and such. Right, I don't pay for the gas. But still, that means that we still have to, since you said we need to get donations, that means that we need to plan this to get the most amount of donations. I just want to do this the right way. Let the audience see your planning next in real time. Well, that normally occurs on the normally the private group, but we can have it in the public in the general chat area. We can do it in the general chat too. It's not confidential. It's not secret. There's not backroom closed daggers thing. Anybody wants to talk about this in the general chat on my Discord, please do. But just remember, like I said, right now when I'm live on YouTube is not the time to do that because this is too frustrating and discombobulating for me. I can't do it all at once. Okay? Calm down, Michelle. You're chimping out. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm getting a little whiny. But it's just that, so everybody that wants to come on the Discord, you want to talk about this in the general chat, since it's nothing confidential, we could talk about this on the general chat. How do you want to do it? How much money do we need? What resources do we need to prepare for? I could call the teacher's family.
Listen to me, Michelle. Listen to me. You want to figure this out? I'll figure it out right now. Guys, who wants us to go to Dietrich's? If you guys want us to go to Dietrich's, let us know. If you don't, right, Michelle, I believe that you have to build up the anticipation, the want to go to Dietrich's. You got to promote it, Michelle. You got to promote it, and people are going to want to see you go there, Michelle. Trust me. And everybody's going to start fucking giving you donations to go out there.
Yes. We haven't gotten any donations for the last few days, except for a little bit.
You're not doing
2 or 3
anything,
pounds
Michelle.
at a time.
You're not doing anything.
You're talking about driving all the way to Pennsylvania, middle of Pennsylvania. It's going to take a lot more than 2 or 3 pounds of donations, guys. Gasoline in the United States is about $2 to $3, or $2 to $4 a gallon, or about 2 pounds. So, Noodle's car, how many miles a gallon does your car get? How many miles to the gallon do you
No,
get in your car noodles?
Michelle, you got to start trusting me, Michelle.
No, just answer my questions I'm asking. We're trying to see how much money we need. Okay? I asked you, how many miles to the gallon does your car get?
Oh, how long is it? How many miles from my house to your house? But it takes me 2 hours to get to your house, going 65 miles an hour on average, maybe 55. How many miles is that?
Okay, if you're talking 65 miles, you're talking about 130 miles to get from my house to your house. Now, how many miles from my house
so on a
to
13-gallon tank,
the Dietrich store? Okay, I'm asking the question.
From my house, so that's 2 hours from your house to my house. From my house, it's about 2.5 hours. So that's a 4.5 hour trip.
So
from your house
so
to
just say
Dietrich.
5 hour restroom breaks, things like that. Okay, so how many gallons of how many gallons of gasoline do you use to go to my house?
Michelle? Who fucking cares? These people don't give a shit, Michelle. They want to see you do something.
I understand
Trust me,
that,
Michelle.
but I'm trying to see is how much we need realistically for donations. So, how many gallons of gasoline does it take to get to my house?
All right, so on a 13-gallon tank, Michelle, I'm probably go through a quarter of a tank and get to your house.
So about 7 gallons, and $3 a gallon is $21. And you're talking about double the trip, so you're talking you need about $42 of gasoline to get from my house to the Dietrich store. So, guys, we need at least $50 of donations. $50 donations, not including for food. Okay, that's just giving you an idea of what we're dealing with here. Okay? I mean, Noodles has been paying for the gas the whole time. The donations offset the costs that he gets for fuel.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, someone wants to come on the panel. It is Gidgey. Okay, let's get Gidgey on here. Go ahead. Good morning, Gidgey. How you doing?
Hey,
Hi.
Michelle. Hey, what's going on?
Noodles would like me to go see the Dietrich Country Store in Pennsylvania. And
Sounds like fun. But hang on. Hey, calm down. I'm worried about you. You're getting all upset. You've never worried about gas before. He comes out there all the time, and we haven't had to have a $50 dono
Right.
for that.
But I mean,
Tell me what's got you worked up. Something's got you all upset. I don't like seeing you like this. You know
Well,
he's
I mean,
trying to help you.
What worries me is the fact is that he's been paying this stuff out of his pocket the whole time, and he's saying that everybody would like to see this, and I said that's great, but everybody knows it's going to cost fuel, and I just don't know if he's going to have the fuel to do it. He's already got mechanical wear and tear on his vehicle.
Hey, but let him worry about that part. He'll let you know if he'll let you know. I promise.
All right, hold on a minute. I got Frankie wants to come on. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Paul.
Hey, good morning.
Heaven o' Frank.
Hey.
Frankie, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just Frank. I'm sorry. I heard this more. Or actually, I was rewatching some of the streams that I missed. I guess poor Frank. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But Frank, I appreciate you being here. I hope you stick around.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I just got back.
I'll try.
So you guys understand what's going on, right? There's this family out in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
This family's a big deal. All right.
I looked it up. Yeah. No, that would be amazing.
Right. So all Michelle's got to do is bring up this family, maybe talk about this family, talk about the store, get people all hyped up, and then say, "Hey, listen, we're gonna plan a trip out there.
Yeah.
Would you guys like us to go out there?" That's it, Michelle. That's all you got to do. And in
Is
fact,
there
we
a
can call for
time
these
limit?
trips right now.
Is there a
Is it?
time limit? I mean,
It's Dietrich Farms. Where? Where is it? I'm sorry.
It's
Michigan,
it's in Crumsville, Pennsylvania.
PA. Oh, Dietrich Meats Country Store,
Yes.
Leonhardt's, Pennsylvania. I'm going to link it in chat so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, we have a place like this in Texas, but it's not. Oh, Michelle, have you not looked? They have. Oh my God, look at those apple pies.
I have watched the video. Yes.
On their
I played
channel.
the
Oh
other
my-
side.
I mean, Gigi, we went out there. I went with Seasons, right? We got shoe fly pie and 2 pounds of sweet sticks. It's the greatest place ever. The greatest place ever.
I bet
And
it's
right down the
gorgeous
street,
drive.
Gigi. Yeah, it's
I'm going to
beautiful. And
copy
right
this link
outside,
and give
maybe
this
like
to
15
the
minutes
panel
away,
so you guys
the
can
world's
go.
largest Cabela's outlet.
Oh,
If you should-
no way.
Yes, the world's largest.
Could you imagine Michelle in the world's biggest Cabela? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh my God.
Bellas.
Michelle.
This is content for you, Michelle. Take it
sporting
or
goods
leave it.
store.
If you don't do it, you're dumb, Michelle. I'm telling you.
You could hold a crossbow, Michelle. I know you've always wanted to handle a crossbow.
Yeah.
You could do that there at Cabela's.
Uh,
Yeah. You can handle a crossbow.
They probably
Cabela's.
even let you hold a gun.
What exactly is Cabela's anyway? Cabela's is what?
A
Meat
huge
market?
sporting good, a
Yeah,
huge sporting goods store.
Oh,
sporting
okay.
Yeah.
Like the ultimate sporting good, like high end sporting. It's nice. I mean, they've got everything, but it's a fun sporting good place, in my opinion.
Michelle, they
Don't
have
they have
an
the
area
big
there.
fish
They have
tank?
live fish. They have
Yeah.
live fish there. Like, Michelle, they have a whole area of just taxidermied animals. Like a whole section of the store, bigger than your apartment. Bigger than where you live, Michelle.
Way.
Right.
So, Michelle, I heard you
also
getting
would be
upset
fun to
about
go
that.
to if you want to go to Pennsylvania as well as the Strasbourg Railroad, which is not that far
Oh
away
my God!
Michelle,
How
you
about
have
Hershey's?
noodles around that.
Let's go to Hershey's.
If I
Now,
had a
Hershey's,
circular
yeah.
store right now, Michelle, I'd put it to my fucking brain.
Yeah,
I'd stick it in my
Hershey's
fucking head
chocolate,
right now.
Hershey, Pennsylvania,
that's
possibility.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hershey. Maybe Kensington, Michelle. I hear
Oh.
Kensington's really nice.
Michelle, I did hear you talking about. Sorry, Paul. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
just
You're fine.
okay. I know. I was gonna say I just heard her talk. I'm so worked up having to go to the DMV in a minute. I heard you talking about a place that's local, Michelle. That would be something great for you to do with Krista if there's a local place.
Yeah, that's what she was
Right.
saying. She was going to do was go with Krista. Like
yeah,
on a weekday or something. Yeah.
yeah,
Probably
exactly.
even take her daughter. It's like a field trip, like a dairy.
Yeah.
Go to the dairy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a nice little outing for sure.
Uh-oh.
Michelle, don't you want to try shoe
Oh,
fly pie?
Patty's on the phone. Hello,
wanna try
Patty.
shoe
I'm on the
pie.
show right now. How you doing?
Patty.
What's that? Are you there?
And we lost.
I think she hung up.
No, she don't want to be on the show. She doesn't want to be on the show.
All right, Patty. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I don't know if she's even still on the phone.
Patty, I don't know. Is she never mind. Sorry,
You
Frank.
gotta watch what you say, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There we go. All right, let's all
Hold
be
on,
quiet.
man. Hello.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
I can
dear
hear
God.
you. The whole show can hear
Benjamin
you.
passed away at the
Oh.
emergency room yesterday in Canton.
You had a what?
Okay.
Benny passed away.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
Rest in peace, Benny.
Yep, and
Is it a goldfish?
right now he's going to be in the cremation thing. So
mhm.
Oh Jesus.
So,
he's there. He's not with me.
Oh.
Benny's
He
an animal.
just-
I hope.
That
Oh,
was it. He
now-
stopped
see, now I'm
eating.
sad.
He was getting
thought it was a
older.
human.
He was tired. He just went. There was no shaking or anything. He just went peacefully into sleep.
oh, sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good.
She's talking
said
about
he-
her older dog, Benjamin, that passed on.
Well,
Aw.
tell her
Yeah,
you'll
he was
be
a
off
good
in about
boy. He
45
was my
minutes.
protector.
And we love her, and we love Benjamin, and we're
And
sorry
you know,
she
I
lost
loved
him.
him, and you loved him too.
Yeah.
We all loved him.
I'm a dog lover. I got
Well,
three right
unfortunately, Patty can't hear you guys, but
Oh.
you
Well,
know.
tell Patty to listen to the show that you're doing right now, and she could hear us.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Nick,
let you know
Patty, why don't you
And to
come
watch
up,
it back.
turn on the show on your phone or on your TV and join us. I'll send you the link to the live stream so you can join us, at least watch it on the show, and you can see how the show is going today.
Well, thank you, but I got a lot of things to do right now. I have to go shopping, and I have to get
Oh God,
a couple
she's so
of things
loud.
up there, and I already have a ride, so I can't do anything today.
Tara.
But thank you
Perfect.
anyways.
You don't want to miss
All
that
right.
ride. Talk to you later. All right.
All right, bye.
Another time, okay?
All right,
All right.
sure. So I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
can
Tara,
watch
Yeah.
the
I don't
show
know what
later.
you're doing.
All right,
but-
bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Jojo.
So the
Oh God, I didn't
broadcast
see all
on.
that. No, my phone. I have a brand new fucking phone, Philly. Oh my God, I have a brand new 14 phone, and I dropped it in the toilet.
Oh,
way.
shit.
Yes,
No
I
way.
did. Yes, I did.
No way.
Drunken stupor, man. I
Oh
dropped it
my
right.
God.
And you want to know what's worse? I didn't know. I didn't know.
You try flushing?
Oh, man.
God, it hurt. It hurt so bad. If you've ever taken a grand,
long gone,
yeah. If
Did
you've
the
ever
rice
taken a
fix
grand
your
and literally
phone?
flushed it down the toilet, that's what I did.
Was there something wrong with your phone?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Dabs,
Now there is.
no. Dabs, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful of that at
now.
all. No, Dabs, I didn't mean to be disrespectful about that at all. I agree. It was just super. No, it's not fixed. It's been sitting in rice for 36 hours now.
Man, I would have reported that thing stolen as soon
Tara, come on.
I would think that
Didn't-
putting it
Oh,
in
no,
a very
fuck that.
low heat
No,
hair dryer would
okay,
probably be a
so I need
little
to
more
do it.
effective.
Oh, I don't even check Discord hardly. I've
So
I've
good.
really gotten away from
The problem is if you can remove the battery, it'll prevent the electrolysis
Good,
causing.
I don't think, does an iPhone 14 have a battery? How do you get to it? I don't know how.
It does, but it's not removable though. It's just,
Oh.
Oh, man.
Well, I went to in a mall. They do it. The little people, the guys in the
Remove it
boots.
for it, Yeah.
No, Dimitri,
Yeah.
I'm going to get a new phone.
He took it apart and he put a new battery in for me. Like, I think it was $20.
Well, I'm gonna go see how much a new phone is. Okay, Terra Destroyer.
Or you-
Seriously, come on.
Go to
Just
your.
Who
Get rid
is
of them
Terror
totally.
Destroyer?
Somebody we
provider
don't
should
need
do it.
here.
Obviously, I understand that. You
We
asked
don't
me
know. I
guys
mean, I
to
don't know.
unblock everybody. I did unblock most every single person except for those that are trying to sell spam.
Oh, you've got a rogue mod. I'll tell you that right now. You've got a rogue mod.
Yeah,
100%.
because
Where's
there's
Noodles? Is he still
spammers
here?
that sell you everything on there, go and tell you to go to their channel. And this person is, what the hell are they showing? It's just a bunch of emojis. Yeah, it's mode and probably pocket mode. What's pocket
Yeah, I'd
mode?
report that thing stolen, Gage. Just report it stolen. Give me a new one, please. Yeah.
Why don't we just go ahead, just basically hide Tarot Destroyer, because this person is not going to stop.
Trying to save your, trying to get your stuff off your phone, I guess, right? It's too much good information on it. Did you? What are you eating? You drinking?
Calling somebody right now. Hold on a
Are you
minute.
right? You
Gage, what are you doing on
Cat
camera right
Rose
now?
put down last
Jesus
night.
What's going on over there?
Buried him
I'm
in
sorry,
the
I
ground.
was taking a kratom.
Taking some dick. What? Taking who?
I was taking kratom. It's a powder that I take. And,
Oh, I thought that was like the last name of like your landlord or like a neighbor.
oh shit!
Taking
All
some
right,
kratom.
Tarot Destroyer, take a hike,
Does it work? Does
please.
it give you the energy?
Yeah.
Nice. Never tried it.
So
I always tell people that have access to real weed, don't try it.
Fair enough.
It's a waste. I mean, you've got the real thing, right? It's just a very, 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 very weak substitute. Sorry, I was drooling. Michelle, hey, I see you down. Look, you've got like 100,000 mods. Get your head out of your screen. Let your mods do the business. JoJo is down there. She is
I
on
know
top of
she
it. So
is.
is Leo.
Absolutely.
So it's Leo, and so am I. So stop worrying. talk to us. We only have 30 minutes left. You can do this.
Yep, we got about 30
let's see,
minutes, maybe a
Digi.
little longer. But you know, Digi, I was talking
Billy,
about something.
Billy, I don't know what you're talking about. It was stolen. I have no idea what you're talking about. It was stolen. I was at a club. It was stolen.
Did you see that? Did you see that movie? Ever see a movie called Network? It came out in 1976.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Did you
Great
ever?
movie.
I watched it again last night with my audience, which was just Stoner and Howard Frick was there a little bit. And
I got to talk to you about your movies. Why do you not stream them? You like download them and then play them, and then we
this
rewatch
case I
them
got
from
from the
your
Internet
end.
Archive. So same thing with Six Lives and videotape.
Okay.
I didn't really like the Six Lives and videotape that much, but I definitely
don't care. I liked it the first time when it came out back in the 90s or whenever it came out, 80s. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, you know.
1987. No, 1989. Six Lives videotapes came out.
I was close.
But the point I'm trying to get at is Network is the one that I think is the most interesting. And I don't want to spoil the plot for anybody. But here's the main thing with this guy
Michelle,
talking
it's a 50-year-old movie. You're
what
safe.
seems to be most apt for social media today was true back for mainstream media back in 1976. That is, everything is driven by ratings, especially from unmonetized channels. And UBS figured out that when Howard Beale had this strange enlightenment from some almighty power, and he starts talking about the reality, what's going on with America in 1976 is so 2023. I was personally ready myself to go up and make I'm not gonna take this anymore. It's true. It's so accurate now in 2023, even more so than it was in 1976. I think that the producer was invariably talking about a time that was to come. Really very fascinating to see the time that's about to come.
Michelle, quit worrying about it. JoJo has got it. JoJo is on it. That's all she's doing is monitoring your chat.
Right. And so is Dabs. Thank you, Dabs. Very much appreciated.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just saw you, Dabs. I had been seeing JoJo. I'm sorry. I love my Dabs. I'm sorry.
One of the people on my chat said earlier is, I think you've been buying subs. And I'm like, no,
Michelle, we know you haven't bought subs.
I know.
Don't listen to that.
But I told him honestly, I said, Scott, if anyone bought subs for me, I had no knowledge of it.
Who is Scott?
I don't know.
I've never even heard that name.
He said he's asking YouTube to investigate my channel. Well, I said, go
Michelle,
ahead.
Don't listen.
But I've never been anything like that.
So,
Michelle.
Paul.
And I'm sure if anybody ever did buy subs to my
couple
channel,
of days, huh?
And if anyone ever did buy subs to my
You're
channel,
apparently the devil incarnate, from what I hear.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy.
I didn't know.
Channel, right?
I didn't know what a horrible person you were.
I know.
Here I have fallen in love with this amazing guy that makes me laugh every morning, and now I find out you're shit.
I'm the devil.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm the devil. Yeah.
Why would you say that about Paul? He's not that bad.
No,
he's a Taurus.
He's not
I'm not me, Michelle.
that bad.
I appreciate that, Michelle. Thank you.
Statistically, it's funny. The devil card in tarot is Capricorn.
Hey, Michelle, let's focus on this Ross guy that's coming over. Illusionist Rebel. Illusionist Rebel is from the Vegas community.
Okay.
Very good friend with
Russ Hussey. I don't see Russ in the panel here.
Hang on. Let Noodles tell us who he is, because I have to go, but I want to hear who he is.
He was very good friends with those people. They want him back viciously, Michelle, but he's willing to do YouTube with you. Michelle, this might be a good opportunity to get you involved with that community as well. Michelle, let's get involved with Illusionist Rebel.
He was even kicked out of the other community.
He wasn't kicked out. He left because of Negs being racist. Negs using the heavy N word all the time.
Imagine
Oh,
someone
okay.
named Negs using the N word.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can't. I couldn't.
Wow.
No one would ever do that.
You're right. Paul is a very important part of the panel. Now, Russ, how does Russ feel about me from when we talked?
Yeah, I'm the goat. I'm the important goat. That,
How does the happiest guy in the world feel
everyone
about
can
me?
say
I
that.
know me and him got along pretty good.
The happiest guy in the world loves you, Michelle. Unfortunately, you don't talk about these people enough. So these people are just kind of just like, you got to lure them in, Michelle. You got to want them to come here. You got to talk about them. Whatever happened to getting silly, Michelle?
By the way,
You don't even
tell
promote
Getting
Get Silly.
Silly for me that we created a new place
Love
on my
Getting
Discord where people can actually post their favorite websites, YouTube sites, Instagram sites. We have
Google's
two
my
different
favorite
areas. We have the porn ones and we have the non-porn. So if you have a favorite site you like to go to, give a little description of the site, pass the link along, and that way people can get to find them, check them out, and we'll see if we can get more people, including Getting Silly. Somebody could post this link on that Discord, and then once we got enough names, we can maybe do a whole show with just going through the list of sites and check them out one by one. That would be very interesting to see how that works.
Michelle, what's your favorite website? I'm gonna guess either YouTube or eBay.
YNC.com.
YouTube, I would say I like thebigclive.com on YouTube. I'm also starting to like Nutty on YouTube as well. I like Kasaji Electric. He's good too.
No, Michelle. What I was asking was, what's your favorite website? Like on the internet, what's your absolute favorite website?
I usually
on the
do with
internet?
eBay most of the time.
Okay.
Chatterbait.
Google. I think Google's the best. I love Google.
I'm a Google girl.
Yeah, I think that's the best website.
Well, that's my browser, but I mean
Look
that's
it up.
I use Google Chrome and I'm using Google for
God.
search.
What is that?
I don't know, Ann. It would be fun to find out, though.
Porn, will that go down with the Amish? Oh, that's a
So
whole
it's coming
different
for you.
section. I don't think the Amish really like porn at all. I never
Hey,
heard
it-
of a Amish person being on Chatterbait. Oh my god,
I think she was joking. I think she might have been teasing
I know she was
Michelle.
joking. I figured that.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
okay. So, Michelle, are you happy? You seem a little bit calmer now. I was really worried because I didn't have time to come up here. I'm trying to put my damn clothes on, but I heard you and you were getting all worked up, and
I'm
you
no
know.
longer relaxed. Yes.
Take them off instead.
There you go, Frankie. But you
It
know,
was
Noodles,
just
Noodles
that,
has your back.
here
I
I
know.
was starting a show, covering and topping, all of a sudden I got derailed, and I find that so frustrating when I get derailed in the middle of the topic.
Hey, cutie. Hey, hi. Hey, salt and pepper god. Hey. Oh, he can't hear me.
Happy skin in the
Who's Salt
world
and
is the
Pepper Guy?
Incredible Kid, yes he is.
On
God, what's that?
on Noodles stream.
By the way, Androgyny also is interesting that she has a quiz and game night on her channel. In the UK, she does a lot of trivia quizzes.
Michelle, are you going down to Cumberland Farms today for a slice of pizza and a pint of ice cream? Get a $2 Powerball ticket for tonight. Jackpot is $1 billion.
Yep, it's high.
Dan, I hope you bought. How many did you buy? I would buy 13. That's my lucky number.
No, because I can't really
No.
afford to do that right now because I'm
Can
saving.
you afford to get?
I'm
Can you afford to
saving
go
my
get
money.
a slice of pizza?
Well, Michelle steals the pizza.
I can't
so
get it
yeah,
on
you
food
can
stamps. I
afford it.
used up my food stamps.
Well, Michelle, you steal the pizza.
I do
so
got
you can
some
afford that.
donations to
Free.
cover that.
Free.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
you
the
wanna
ice
take the
cream
longer
though,
though.
because the ice cream is $7 for a pint. And
Holy! Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
That's absurd.
Michelle, can I tell you something?
what?
Uh-oh. My son's giving me a look
No.
right now. I've done something. You were talking about paying $6 and change for milk. Do you know why you pay so much? It's not that much if you go to the grocery store. what happens is those sites like Instacart and stuff, they actually mark it up. I learned this because when my back was really bad and I had to do like all my shopping online, couldn't figure out. I was like, wow, the prices really went up this much. And I have a friend that works at a grocery store, and he's like, no, what are you talking about? And he took pictures and showed me the prices on the tags at the store I was buying. So, for instance, milk, and that's the only thing I can remember you said. I know you said cereal and all the other crap that you had, but you said milk. And a gallon of milk was, I think it was like, I don't know, $2.99 in the store. But on the site that I was buying it from, it was $5.
At Cumberland Farms, it is $4. And that's walking
and you
to
pay
Cumberland
$7.
Farms.
Yeah.
No, it actually went down in price because they got it on sale. So it was two for
I was just gonna
$7
say
or
that
$3.50 each. But that's
Yeah.
Hood milk. Hood milk is really good milk. It's cut. They went through a lot of ultra pasteurization. Milk is in a late lock container so it doesn't go bad from excessive light. It's like the top brand of milk in my region. It's it tastes really good. I love the way it tastes. Cumberland Farms is the next best milk, which I use. Aldi's is the cheapest.
Yes, and I heard you at Aldi's. Aldi's is so cheap. Of course, they're not going to have your ice cream and your, they're not going to have a lot of the stuff you want, but they're such a healthier option.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sherbet, Michelle, get some sherbet.
Oh, yes, they have orange sherbet combis.
Yeah, get some sherbet.
Actually, sherbet, believe it or not, y'all, I used to think this when I first started my journey of no sugar. I used to think sherbet was better. It's higher. It's higher than ice cream. Yeah, look at it. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It is
terrible. All right, never mind. Michelle.
crazy.
Negative on the sherbet. Michelle.
I mean, you got
Negative.
the fruit juice in
But
there.
I noticed we're still buying pizzas and ice cream and
Yeah, of course.
Did you say 6 boxes of cereal? How often do you go through a box of cereal, Michelle?
I go through a large box of
About
Death cereal about every 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
You
3
could
days?
You could get
Yep.
a box of cereal.
How often do you go through a gallon of milk? Let me ask you that.
I go through a gallon of milk, about 1 gallon of milk about every week.
You could
Okay.
fit through that.
It's 2 bowls of
I
cereal.
drink a lot of dairy to get lots of calcium.
Ay.
Hell yes, Stan. I love you. I love the way you think, Stan. If you weren't a taken man, I tell you what.
Michelle, do you
Michelle,
take a shower?
I'm crazy about Stan. I love Stan. I want to see
do
more
you-
Stan.
do you-
Yeah, she does.
Michelle-
She takes a bath. She takes a bath.
Actually,
Did she
Winston
return?
is,
Did she
Winston is
return it?
slowly becoming a
When you take it,
walkable
you're supposed to
community.
give it back.
And one of the
my
biggest
joke.
things Winston needs to be
I
really
didn't hear it over
walkable,
everybody, but that's life.
Stan, is
This
we
place.
gotta redo these sidewalks in this town. They are downright treacherous. Some of the sidewalks have not been serviced in over 30, 40, 50 years. And you can tell the cracks, the breakage of the concrete, the total decay in some sidewalks is unbelievable. Especially in the back streets.
Yeah, I think Stan's right there on the right path. Most people are just gonna look at Winstead and say, "Bulldoze the motherfucker."
Well, Winston in a way is kind of like Kentucky, like the hollers of Kentucky. It's kind of the same. I mean, not quite as bad, but it's pretty bad. It's not.
You guys are the Detroit of Connecticut.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think what I've seen though is lovely. Like your area, your all the greenery and stuff. I love all that. I really do.
Got the lake down the road.
Right,
from
those
you?
are the public areas. Go to the private
you have a
areas of
lake?
Winston, and you will not believe
here, a
it
lake.
looks like.
Oh wow.
Michelle, how far is the lake from your house or from your apartment?
What's that?
How far is the lake from your apartment? Like 5 minutes in the car?
Um,
The lake.
Cumberland Farms is like.
No, the lake, Michelle. The lake. The body of
the
water.
lake,
the
water.
lake.
About
How
5
far
to
is
7
that from
minutes
your
by
house?
car. About 20 minutes on foot, but you got to go straight up Lake Street, which is a really steep hill.
That's the uphill one, right?
Yeah, we wouldn't.
I remember.
That's the uphill one, right? That's Lake Street. You got to go up Lake Street. Highland Lake is on the top.
Okay. I didn't know you were so close to a body of water. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot. You know,
You
It's
and Krista
3
could go up
miles
there and have
long.
a
The lake is
picnic?
over 3 miles long. It's got 3
Oh,
bays in it.
wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, hopefully you and Krista can make
Milk
it this
is
summer.
made to turn the baby calf into a big cow. Yes, I know that. Yes, we bought a pass, but we didn't get a bathing suit yet.
Hell, you don't need a bathing suit. Put a t-shirt and shorts on if you're going to the lake. Don't waste the money.
Read my mind, Gidgey.
Yeah, hey, that's what the lake's for, man. Don't spend money on that.
Why don't you just go jump in the water in your skirt?
get
In your
myself there,
shirt you're
sorry.
wearing right now.
Exactly, Michelle.
Yeah, definitely.
But it'd be kind of weird
Okay.
seeing Michelle plow a walker into the dirt.
Hey,
Well,
you know, it could be fun.
yeah, I don't know. I gotta get some Rust-Oleum on the nuts. My walker to make sure they
Wait,
don't
what
rust.
about your nuts?
Whoa,
What?
whoa.
On the wheels.
What?
Whoa.
What did Michelle say about her nuts?
It gets the water when it hits them. It can be quite a shock.
The
Michelle.
nuts on my walker are not rust protected, so they'll rust out.
Boom, baby.
Oh, woo! Boom, baby.
The truth comes out.
Sure, been
I did
I
not
thought
found.
we
come
were
out.
getting kinky.
Oh, really? Licorice stick? That's interesting. I never really liked black licorice. I've had red licorice though. That's pretty cool.
I agree, Michelle. I agree.
Oh, I got both of them here, black and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I like Jaeger, but I don't like black licorice. I like to Jaeger tastes like black licorice to me, but it's not something I seek out.
Hey, here's the black one.
Nice.
You can't see it on the video because you don't do that.
Oh, those are the ropes. What are those things called? The
Twizzlers.
licorice
Yeah.
ropes. Yeah.
Like the
Twizzlers,
Twizzlers,
Twizzlers.
licorice. Yeah.
Twizzlers, those are good.
The other one is great. Red vines. Oh,
Yeah, the red
that
vine.
is-
That's what I was
oh,
thinking.
that is
The
really
red-
good. I got that too.
Yeah, those are good.
So anyway, so it's
See?
interesting that we got right now
Oh, yeah.
21 people watching.
I have any candies, unfortunately. Oh, I got Lifesaver. A bunch of Lifesavers.
So when is Russ gonna come up on
I
panel?
like the tropical Lifesavers, yeah.
I see Noodles
Never know.
is in the mechanical area. So when is Russ gonna come up on our panel, Noodles?
Michelle, I got a question. Why is your avatar big on the screen that we're all looking at on our phones, and we're in little boxes on video? Could you remove that avatar so we could see all the people? In
My avatar?
I think you have it pinned, maybe, Frank. If you hit the little button, there's like a
Yeah.
pin button next to the mute. If you hit that, I think it might shrink it on her end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, try that. Try that.
You talking about on the Google
I see.
Meet panel?
Yeah, on the Google Meets. On the
Yeah,
Google
yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know. How to
So
use
what
this
would you like me to shrink?
I did that before too. I get you.
Now
Yeah, I
there's two
think
of them, though.
Frank just had
The
you
live
pinned,
video. There's the live video and her thing, but I guess she'd have to be there with that avatar, right?
What I could do is
Yeah.
from my screen is I can shrink the chat down to make the rest of you guys bigger.
Because I'm actually watching you on my TV. in
I
my
know
kitchen.
that Frank, you like to be on video. I guess I should
No, no.
ask you, do you want to be on
I
video?
don't care. I look like hell.
You guys get the cats. That's the case.
Yeah.
I got a cold.
Okay.
Oh, that's no good.
No.
Oh,
I know
I could put the
the
meats
dog.
up on the screen a little bit for people to see it. So let me make sure I select one that's not going to show all the links in the same process. Let's see.
Could have shown my name, but everybody knows it anyway.
Movie Night YouTube is as good as any because it's there. We go. Hey.
I put it out there.
So now you guys can see the panel finally. Because Frank always asks me, "Hey, you're gonna put me on camera?" Sure, absolutely. Frank, do you want to be bigger than that? You're pretty much full size, the same as everybody else, kittens and things else. So I can make Frankie bigger if you want to see him bigger, guys.
I wish I was bigger.
All right, hold on a minute,
There
Frankie. I'll get you. Just all
we
right.
go.
Make him big.
Now,
There you
Yeah,
go.
do
make
you
it
really
big.
need?
I'll
Big
pump
enough
them
for
up.
you?
Need that chat on the bottom because it doesn't even say it correctly. The words we're saying.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like a waste of freaking space, and it makes people look there instead of looking at us. If they're trying to fucking read and they're not looking at us.
The
teach
closed captions
everybody
on the
everything.
bottom of the screen is not a waste of space.
Yeah,
Well,
Michelle,
no. First of all,
Like,
it kind of is a waste of space because people are looking at it. I just said.
Yeah, kind of true. Yeah, Michelle
And it's not even saying
Michelle
the
licks
right
it off her
fucking
fingers.
words. We're talking. We're not. It's a mess.
Fuck.
If it was good, I'd say leave it, but it's not good. I mean, you don't need to read that. You can read your chat room. I mean, fuck that shit on the screen. I mean, you're talking. You know what you're saying, right?
Vagina.
Vagina. For JJ.
I found out from Frank last night that he's a Leo.
Yeah, the lion.
A birthday coming up, Frank? Or?
Sometimes I lie. I'm a lion.
There you go.
For the greater good. For the greater good, You can't always be honest with Frank.
Also got Blazing Leo over here, too. But she's not on panel right now. But, and it says, ever had Marmite? Absolutely. I eat Marmite all the time. I stick my suckers and my fingers in the jar and just lick them off my fingers. I've had Marmite toast, Marmite chairs.
Michelle, look at your video. It's in the. Wait, let me. Oh, this fucking thing.
Okay,
It's in the bottom. Look, you're in the bottom. See it?
Okay, I
very
see
tiny.
it. You see me in the little corner there.
What? Yeah, you should be
There
in one
you
of these
go.
boxes up here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see,
am
I'm
in one of the
coming.
boxes
Oh, look,
up there. There's the
cooking
sunny
my
side
eggs.
eggs that he's made for himself.
Nice.
The politely quick
Nice.
time for is Bermuda. How
Like
about
a hard
pie?
yolk or a soft
P-I-E.
yolk, Frank? Like a hard yolk or a soft yolk?
Yeah, not everybody
weird.
likes Marmite. Some like it, some hate it. I
Eggs
like
over
it.
easy. Eggs
I
over
like
easy.
it. I love
like
Marmite. The Marmite's so
Nice.
cool.
Oh,
But only in
Nice.
small dosages. Don't go
baby.
crazy eating tons of Marmite all at once. It's very salty. I found out Marmite actually tastes great on vanilla ice cream. Vanilla ice cream.
East cream or ice cream? Oh,
I never seen anybody eat Marmite and ice cream, vanilla ice cream, but I tried it for the heck of it, and it really is good. French vanilla ice cream and Marmite's actually delicious.
People start reading this bullshit with my name up there and whatnot. and they don't really
Marmite
look
is
at,
nasty, Michelle. It's
screen.
nasty.
So, just so you know.
I'm joking, but I know you love it, but I can't. Ugh. I tried it once. It's like ferment. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
Gigi.
it's very salty. I'm not gonna lie. You
Sorry,
definitely
I
don't
was
want to eat too
trimming
much
my
of it at
son's
one
hair.
time.
Yeah,
Did
yes,
Do
salty.
you like that I called you the lurker? That's the room I made for you. You lurk everywhere.
I am a lurker.
It's like
I
a
love
brewer's
it. I am a
yeast
lurker.
salt lick. How about that for
You're
the
the one
answer?
You're the one who said it. You said it.
A
Yep,
brewer's
no, I am a
yeast
lurker.
salt lick.
I love it, Frank.
I was calling it the Gidget Show, but I don't know.
No,
want a
Gigi's
certain
gonna
name,
start.
let me know.
I'm gonna start streaming. I'm telling you, Michelle. I would love for you to join me when I start streaming for the first time. I'm thinking about doing like a reaction, like maybe watching some of your streams or other
That might
streams
make
and
sense.
reacting to them.
Nice.
What do y'all think, Paul? What do you think?
Oh, yeah,
I think
I'd
that'd be
tune in.
interesting if
Yeah?
you do
Really,
one of
Paul?
the shorter ones. I think this.
Somebody, somebody has to promote
Yeah.
these live streams with that shit.
Noodles, you think
And
it's a good
don't do
idea?
it like they do Cyrax and fucking
No,
that
no,
gay
no, no,
shit.
no, 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 no. I'm not looking to do, you know me. I'm not looking to do that. But with your help, I know it could be, we could get a lot of people promoted and excited.
Yeah.
They just hear your voice, they'll come on.
Aw, Frankie.
No shit. You got a fucking star voice.
I have a
you really
horrible voice.
do. And
I don't
attitude.
like
No, are you kidding me? No,
Really?
You'll get more views than the
The only thing I never tried was
Oh.
I never tried New Zealand Marmite, which is better known as
With your voice alone.
made by
you,
Sanitarium,
Frankie.
and I never tried Vegemite.
Oh, I've tried Vegemite. It's not that bad. I don't think Vegemite's bad. We should get someone to send you some Vegemite to try on the stream. Michelle, I heard you earlier. I have a bone to pick with you, little lady.
Uh-oh.
All right, you ready?
Uh-oh.
Here comes the Gidgy bitchin' for the day. You ready, Michelle? You strapped in?
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
All
I
right.
heard you yell at Noodles, and you said, I already keep up with my Amazon wish list. What do you want me to do? Girl, you don't keep up with that damn Amazon wish list. You haven't looked. Girl, please. There are so many things unavailable on that damn Amazon wish list. You hush your
there are
mouth.
some
I'm gonna
things that
text
are unavailable. Absolutely, I need to look for replacements.
What, Michelle, don't yell at poor Noodles saying, I'm gonna keep track of
Well, last night I just did what Frank wanted me to do. I just renamed it last night. So
wait,
I
Anne's
helped her
right.
a lot.
Anne is
I
right.
helped her.
Anne said Vegemite is Marmite. I'm thinking of, it's Australian what I'm thinking of, Anne. Can
it's
you help me?
Australian.
No?
It's got goldfish coloring in it.
It's like,
it's also sweetened a little bit too.
I'm
Sanitarium
telling you, I tried
Marmite,
Vegemite.
which
It
is a
wasn't
New
bad,
Zealand
and I tried
Marmite.
and I hated it.
Sanitarium Marmite is a New Zealand Marmite that is sweetened with sugar. So
like
salt and sweet at the same time.
Oh, Krista, I just love you so much.
you
And Billy
turn
said he'd help. So, sorry.
you turn Marmite into like a vegetable broth or something like that? Like, could you use it
it's
as like a
used to
stock?
cook. Yeah, it's used to cook with, right, Anne? Don't you guys use it to? I don't know if Anne's.
I thought it was
there.
just a spread. Like you spread it. I thought it was like.
I think you can spread it, but I think it's originally. Isn't it originally like, or not originally, but isn't it used for like some kind of cooking, like as a base, like the way we use chicken bouillon or something? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well,
Noodles is a
that's what I
killer
would
promoter,
prefer.
Billy.
Marmite is used as sometimes as a dipping sauce.
Can you like?
Oh, Dabs, do me a favor. If
Fondue.
you're going, will you take 1 quarter and put it in the slot machine and say, this is for Gidgey, and see what happens and tell me? That sounds like fun. But it's not really for me. If you win, I don't want any money. I just want to see if you say it's for Gidgey, if it gives you good luck. It'll probably, again, the only thing I've ever won is a divorce, so it probably will not give you good luck, but hey.
Feel bad not having my rim shot up. God damn it.
Michelle, try to use StreamYard, man. That's the best so far.
I'll talk to you about that, Frank. She actually pays because she is legally blind, Frank. She can't see. I trust me, I've gone over a lot of this with her in the past. So she can't see. So she actually pays money.
What do you mean?
I love the puppy.
She's seeing the.
You guys see how I set up the Google Meets here,
right? Frank, but
text
her life is much easier with the. Trust me, don't fight the Google. That one won't work.
I don't know.
I tried, but
Don't fight the Google. I liked it. I don't know. I had to. Okay.
Check this out.
Now, on the other hand, there is one thing if Google,
channel
StreamYard
based on Michelle, but just with AI.
Oh my God!
Like we can create instead of having to fight her to promote stuff and to do all this crap, we can just do the AI shit.
I have a friend that just did a Jesus AI on Twitch channel.
Yeah,
Jesus
AI.
I'll ask for sure.
I did ask Jesus a question, but I was so far behind that I never got a chance to hear my response to it. It was about aliens, and I never got a response to it because I watched it for an hour, and they were still catching up with all the questions they were getting hit with. There were just so many people asking the Ask Jesus AI so many questions that it was hard to keep up with them all. But one of the things I would like to do is, if I had the kind of money that the Ask Jesus volunteers would do, is ask a virtual Michelle. Oh God.
That's what we were talking about. Michelle was doing a virtual Michelle.
Think about it. Ask virtual Michelle any question.
Program, right? Where Michelle and Michelle would fight each other, like on live stream. Oh my God! Could you imagine that?
Real Michelle and the other Michelle, kind of two heads butting
Noodles,
against each
could
other.
you imagine if we just brainstormed for an hour?
I know.
Just so much.
Right now, right? I'm hiding from people.
When I found out how much the Ask Jesus people are paying each month,
trying not to get caught.
Each month to do the Ask Jesus AI, I was shocked at how much money that they're spending just for the processing of the speech a voice in the ChatGPT time was asked.
Michelle, would you be interested in an Ask Michelle if we could make that happen? I may not be able to get a full exclusive, but I could definitely get some sound, like some sentences, like if there's some certain things you want to say that we could give Paul and he could play at the right time.
Yeah, well, got lots of samples of me talking around here. I got, Sadab said I got $160 in free play at Potswani.
I think if we showed it to her, she'd love it.
Yeah. Well, the best part about it is that she'd probably fucking hate it and have something, she'd be like, there's something wrong, blah, blah, blah.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
No. It'd be interesting to seeing if we ever made a AAA game where you had to play a character, had to play me and my character for a day, or and as you're going through Michelle's quest for the Blood Elf Ears or whatever. It's a game where you try to be myself for a day. I wonder how many people would be able to play me. I know that sounds dirty. I don't mean like that, but you know what I mean. Try to put themselves in my shoes, what it's like to have Asperger's, legally blind, hearing loss, and also spend your day researching, studying, learning. That's what I do every day. I'm always learning new things. You'll look good in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you saw my boobs in my neighborhood, too.
I want to move in that neighborhood, Michelle. Oh yeah.
I would play that. But one thing is, guys, I'm not the kind of person to design the actual software, but if you ever wanted to be creative, I'd love to see someone do that. I'd like to see someone try that. A game that we can market. Even if it was just to play a game on my Discord, like a door game. Where you see you got your 3 dogs there. Yeah. So he's got 3 dogs to Noodles 2 dogs.
I had 4 shepherds at one time.
I love Frank's dogs. They're great.
Okay.
Can the dogs hear me, Frank?
They're actually my stars, my dogs.
They are your stars. He made them stars.
Yeah.
I wish you knew, Michelle. Frank is good people, man. I still don't know how Noodles got him over here, but we're so lucky to have him.
Yeah.
Can they hear him? Can they hear us?
It was working.
I think it was in my audition to be a star.
Put water on for me.
I think that's how I met Noodles.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay. See you minutes through your Discord channel.
Oh, you know what? Open it up. Just open it. I'll use it from inside there.
On honestwithfrank.tv. That's my Discord. I might as well say it, right? So don't throw it on my freaking screen. With the other one that does, what do you call it? StreamYard. Instead of my real name. And I don't want to make other accounts. A lot of people don't want to make another account. StreamYard is the way to go.
It is, but Michelle pays for this every month. She pays a nice chunk of change, and she likes it.
Get rid of it.
Frank, Michelle does not.
I pay for Google Meets like you pay for StreamYards, basically.
Why don't you try the StreamYard for a little bit and see if you like that better? Then you don't have to spend money either.
Kid.
It looks cute. Come on, it's your driver's license picture. Oh, honey.
I don't mind hair on my face. I like hair on my face. None of that.
Look, you look like a grown-up. I love you. I'm so excited.
You're
my big
right?
boy. Sorry, I just realized I was unmuted. I am so sorry. God, did you?
Now, let me ask you, since you and Noodles both have the registered StreamYards, is there a mode on the registered StreamYards when you welcome a new guest on the show, they still remain off camera until you manually click on it?
Yes.
You got to do StreamYard. God damn it.
Yes, Michelle. Yes. But Frank, I will tell you, Michelle does not respond. You got to make her think it's her idea. You got to tell her something and then work on it slowly.
I get that, but I'm not like everybody.
I know you're not. I know
basis,
you're not.
So
I know, but Michelle is different.
I think outside the box. Like
you're both different. You're both different.
What do I always say? Right? You know my saying, right?
I know.
Do what I say.
Do what I say, not as I do.
No, do as I say when I say it.
Oh.
One thing I noticed, Frank, is that your microphone is very soft. Since I see you got iPod earphones, I got to throw in an iPhone. Can I make a suggestion? Make sure to clean out your mic holes with a toothpick. Because
wait, clean out what holes?
I think it's my phone. Because these work great.
There's a mic hole right near the camera, and there's the mic hole near the base of the phone. Just use a gentle toothpick to clean out the one by the camera. If you don't clean that one out, it's going to be very muted sound. And likewise with the mic holes on the base of the phone. Because
I like the word mic hole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The mic holes, where the microphones are on your phone.
Michelle, are you a savant? I heard you say you were a savant the other day. Are you a legit savant?
Not using the phone microphone.
I am a savant using technology. Like I said, I'm a savant with a tool bucket. When it comes to technical stuff, I'm pretty much a savant. Yeah.
But you couldn't figure out the hotkeys, Michelle.
Maybe the same thing with the AirPods. There's a microphone in the AirPod, obviously.
You couldn't figure out the hotkeys, but you're a savant.
Get your hand off my penis!
Oh, figure it out.
I'm gonna reboot, and I'll come back in, okay? Because the phone gets cockeyed once, the longer I'm on it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
So.
How do I get off of this friggin' thing? Oh, I'll see you later.
So basically, the way it works, guys, is the little tiny microphone holes. Because of the way that they are positioned on many phones, and maybe it's true with the AirPods as well, is they can get clogged with crud. And so you just need to use a toothpick and clean them out to make sure that they're clear. Otherwise, you're not going to get much sound. It's like shoving cotton balls in somebody's ears. I know with having that problem with my old iPhone, my 4S, my old 8S, and the modern 8S, sometimes the mic holes get clogged. So you guys gotta make sure to clean them out.
I'm gonna brush my mic, Michelle, right? Let's see if it cleans it.
Oh, clean toothbrush. Brand new, ideally a new toothbrush.
Paul, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Is that relaxing, Michelle? It's like ASMR.
So,
you know who does ASMR is Noodles, and he can do some sexy ass ASMR, spank bank material.
Cleaning it good, Michelle.
Let's do it.
Right, Noodles, are you prepping a kill room? Was asked from the chat, or an escape room? I don't think he can hear us.
No, he's working. He's wiring some kind of a board or communication system or something.
All right, got to take the little one to the DMV to renew the license, and I have to do something else, and I forgot what it was, but I may go live this afternoon.
Yeah, can you go live at the DMV and do a First Amendment audit?
Yeah.
You want me to?
Please.
Hang on. Wait. Do I have?
Get you.
Hey, Matt, can I do a First Amendment audit when we're there?
Make sure to post your link. Make sure to post your link in the new advertising for your link section.
Oh, I saw that. Good idea, by the way. And by the way, it's just Gidgee. It's everything. I'm Gidgee or Gidgees on everything.
I would love to see if they respect your right to record in a public space.
I think I already subbed to you, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Let's see. I'll put it in chat. Hang on. I've got the whopping 81 subs, ladies and gentlemen. But it is just Gidgee on YouTube, guys. If you're interested, I will start streaming. I really want to start helping Michelle and kind of get her on a panel with me where I'm kind of directing it. And we play. I've got Jackbox party games. I've got all kinds of fun stuff we can do. I've got trivia games.
So maybe something that Ann Clarkson might like too, because she likes trivia and quiz games.
Yes, Michelle and I have a lot. I'm telling you, Michelle and I are like soulmates.
Right.
Don't forget to add everybody in the room I made for you. Showroom
Yeah,
I
I'll
made for you.
definitely. Yeah, that's the easiest way, Frank. That's what I figured is if I just
And
say it
also,
there.
Frank would like to ask that for all the channels to post their schedules to him so he can post them up. He wants to try to get this so the networks don't or channels don't actually land on each other's time slots.
Yeah, you're supposed to go one after each other. Like
Uh-oh.
that. But eventually
I have
I'll do
stuff
that.
hidden in here.
You know, like a
All
real
right,
TV
there's your
network,
link
you know?
right there.
My sunglasses.
Let me go ahead and
I'm
make
just
sure I'm
starting
subbed
out.
to you on my phone. I think I am subbed to you, but I'm going to just check.
Michelle, Frank, love you guys. Noodles, Paul, love you. Be good. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning, if not this afternoon, if y'all are around.
Right.
Love you guys. Take care, Tiger, Dabs, Wig.
Take care,
And
Gidgy the Lurker.
Tiger Kitty, how you doing? I'm going to try to sub to it now, so let me go ahead and click on this. Turn the sound down so I don't have to hear it. Okay, so I'm going to tap the button. Okay, there you are. I am subbed to you already, so you're all set. And I got the bell turned on, so I'll see it. Cool. And we're still doing pretty good. We got 17 people watching right now. Now,
So, Michelle, please try to do the StreamYard. I mean,
by the way, where's the...
You did it before. It was good. But you got pawn bombed by someone may believe they were noodles. So just make sure before you put them up that it's actually that person. Let's say wave your left arm or your right hand, you know, left arm, right hand.
So,
you know, how many fingers you're showing, you know, like that. You know? And then once you know it's live, because they're doing what you're saying, then you put them on the show, on video.
right.
Capiche?
Okay.
Capiche?
So, like I said to
So
Gidgy, just like you asked us to do, Frank, is to post a link of when you're going to be live so we all know the schedule, so we don't try to land on top of everybody else's time slot. I know that may seem like a minor detail for some people, but for small channels, it's going to make a big difference. You know
how you do it, Michelle? Like when you stop broadcasting right now, let's say when you do, that's when the next person should come up and advertise to everyone that they're live.
Right.
This way nobody, you know, they don't take each other's viewers, and we all like keep going. Each show goes on right after the other one, and boom, all the viewers come watch like almost all day if they don't work.
Yeah.
You know?
So
eventually I'll get that going.
I mean, it looks forward. I mean, for people to have a standard time slot. Like, I try to keep within my same time between 10 and 1 Eastern or 3 until 6 UK time. So that way everybody knows what time the show is, the morning show.
Yeah, like, let's say Gidgy wants to go on later, right? She should, like, let me know when, and I'll put her on the time. So, you know, everybody's got to talk to me, and I can put her in the schedule page on my network server.
Right.
You know? But the problem is, we'd all have to, you know, even me, because I'm a broadcaster, we'd all have to stop broadcasting at a certain time, like a 2-hour mark or half-hour mark, you know, like that. You see? Even though we don't want to stop, we're supposed to stop to let the next stars, you know, do their show. Right. You see? Like a real TV network.
I mean, sometimes they'll do a surprise night show, like on Sunday night or something, but that's not a major thing. So, I mean, sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't. Plus, don't forget tomorrow I'll be on Noodle Show at 7 o'clock p.m. on the Bobby Star channel. And so the morning show Thursday, I tend to by 1, and then the Noodles channel, Bobby Star's channel, from 7 until usually 9 is most common times.
Yeah. So yeah, we all have to talk like in my star room, you know, the room where only the stars I have could talk to each other. Just talk about business, though. Don't talk about fucking drama or any crazy shit. You know, I have a chat room for that, actually. I made.
Right.
That, you know, certain people could do.
For example, the star room can be useful for, like, if, for example, if Noodles has an idea and he wants to talk to me and other people, other stars, like doing a collaborative effort.
Yes.
That would make
raffle.
sense. Yeah.
This
Like
one,
this
we all
going to
do the
this
right thing together.
Dietrich's country
We
store,
discuss it,
for example.
and we succeed, right? We all succeed by talking.
Right.
Even if you're posting it, or we could hang out in my voice channels where we could actually talk about everything.
Yeah.
My star voice channel. The other people can't come in. The audience can't come in. That's a green room.
Now, as far as other channels I have on other platforms, I'm thinking about for Sunday and Kick putting on 3 movies on Sunday afternoon before Silvermoon Radio. So if I start with 3 movies, like let's see, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Police Academy 3, or Police Academy 1, and then maybe have the Network as the 3rd movie, and then after that, like 7 o'clock, if we can get Silvermoon Radio off the ground, that'd be an idea to be on Kick for that, for all 3.
You should play one movie at a time for the day. Otherwise, it gets too much and people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Say you want me
know
to
what I'm saying?
do? You want me to do is loop a movie all day long for everybody? Or the
No. Say let's say 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is movie night, and then you play one movie. You're telling me you're playing one movie.
Right, 7 o'clock, like on Tuesdays. Yeah, usually I would do, but then we started doing double features. No one day we did triple feature, but that was so late that by the time the 3rd film was on, everybody fell asleep, including me. So the double feature is about as much as I'm going to do.
Now, the thing is, I was going to say is that when you were doing that, instead of doing it in your server, you should have did it in mine, so everybody comes to watch it, and we all, the more people in my server, our server, I call it our server. Like Trump is the president, is our president really, not what he's doing, it's what we're doing because we voted for him or something like that. So we need to help each other in the main server, which I'm trying to do my server for everybody. Because if you just do that in your server,
what I could do is I could play.
Go over there, some people, we'll all be split up again. I'm trying to get us all together, and then, like I said, they can click on your username and donate to you. All of us stars. They click on the names.
Well, what I could do is I could have played the movie in the NASQ chat group on your server, but I would want to ask you first.
It goes to our
and
YouTube.
See how you feel about watching having us put a movie on the NASQ chat group on your server.
But they have videos. I have videos. I broke it, so I hit a lot of videos. Yeah, what were you saying about the server?
Yeah. Oh, it's certainly an idea, guys. We'll figure it out as we go.
No, you missed it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so we do get one more thing to pop off the stack. And I looked on eBay to see...
Wait, before you go, I got to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I put you on the schedule, right? I put you on the schedule in my server, the network server, right? So I really shouldn't allow you to add everyone because they're going to get upset and take off the notifications. So once you're on the schedule, they already know it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could advertise it in your server, of course, to add everyone. But I think I got to take away everybody's at. And when I know they're on the schedule, I'll add people. So they don't get disgusted of everybody atting it, all over the place.
Okay. I was going to ask you is if I'm on the NASQ chat thingy, can we play movies on your server? I guess I might as well ask that question. Because somebody someday is going to ask for that. Hey, on the NASQ chat, can we talk and play movies? So I might as well ask it ahead of time before someone asks me. Which is, if they want to see the movies that was playing on my server, on your server, in the NASQ group, because of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, would you allow that? Or would you rather we don't?
Who are you asking that to? What? Could you say that again? I was doing something.
Okay, the NASQ chat on my
in my server.
on your server. If I played
my
movies on that, would you allow people to watch them there, or would that be a violation? Because it doesn't say anything about that.
I got to plug my phone in. No, that's why I want you to do it. So everybody comes in my server and watches the stars and playing movies and whatever they want to do. As long as it's, not against the law or service, the rules, terms of service and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
And my thing is set up for adults anyway. My whole server.
Okay, we can do that.
Some pages are not, but the regular stuff.
Some people ask me to play the movie and Kick. So obviously I can simulcast it and kick it on your server at the same time. No,
that's another thing, Michelle. You got to be careful when you rebroadcast everywhere.
I didn't get paid yet. I didn't get paid by YouTube yet either.
You know why we're kind of blurry and whatnot? Because you're using up too much memory. RAM. Access memory, I think it's called. So yeah, your computer could only handle so much, especially because you need a new one. That's too old.
What I had to do is I have to compress the crap out of the video to fit in the space allotted on my internet. So that's the reason why the resolution is the way it is. I had to compress the crap out of the internet connection.
You know what you got to do, Michelle? You got to practice before you actually go live with it all, to make sure the video is perfect, or best you can get it, rather.
Oh, I can do videos perfect. There's no problem. Do a video, upload it. Then I can even record the video at 1080p even, and there'll be no problem, even 4K. But the thing is that when you're doing 1080p or 4K, that's fine for uploading the video, even though it takes a long time, depending on the length of the video. Then you don't have to worry about it in real time trying to stream it. So let's say a 1K video, a 1080p video came out to be, I don't know, pick an example. A 30-minute video turns out to be what, 4 gigabytes? I'm just using this example. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let's say 4 gigabytes, okay? That's fine. You start the upload right afterwards, after you're done editing, post-production. Takes like, what, 6 hours to upload? The thing is, once it's finally up there, they're going to see it 1080p, high quality. Basically, we can see the zits on my face. I don't know if zits have freckles, but whatever. The point is, that's fine. But when you're doing a real live stream on the spot, and you only got, basically, you're trying to cram a content worth of equivalent of a fire hose to a straw, it's gonna have to, something has to be modified to get around it. In fact, you're still dealing with a straw, more like a coffee stirring straw, you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to take a fire hose and try to cram all that contents into a little the coffee stirring stick. It's going to be kind of hard to get everything in there. But uploading videos, I can do 1080p, no sweat, but it just takes time to upload them all.
Could you take off the that thing that's posting the text on the screen? Could you take that off? Because using that is sucking up your memory. I want to see what happens when you
remove closed captions?
Yeah, the one that's, as we were talking, it's writing it.
I'm using it now to read it. To read what you're saying.
No. You.
It's not just for the audience. It's for me. So if I have any questions, I can go back and look at the bottom and see what's being said.
But
plus, Google Chrome also has one built into it also. So I got two closed captions up. I got the one on the top of the screen. Then I got the regular Google Meets chat on the bottom of the screen I'm reading. And
that's the one you got to get rid of, the Google Meets. Get it out of there. You don't need it. We're talking. We don't have to read it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I do with my hearing.
Now, if people have hearing impaired or something like that, they can't, they would put on the hearing impaired thing. What the hell you call
it? Chris is saying, I just had to publish this alone in the living room and it's all done.
So why don't you take
it is a smaller place, yes. But Chris, like you said,
right
spare than no place at all. I mean, you're lucky that my landlord was willing to rent it out. That's a
Noodles, talk to this woman, for God's sake.
Anyway, guys,
You know,
I think it's almost time to get ready to
you
wrap
should-
it up. It
You
is.
should do what I say when I say it. If I'm wrong, then we'll all see it, and then we'll put it back. I mean, it's so simple.
All right, so as far as StreamYards go, here's what I'm going to check out. If there's a way I can protect myself from being porn bombed, I would consider it. I'll have to look into that. I noticed that StreamYards also seems to barely work on my laptop, which is only a Intel Core 2 Duo chip, but that's another story altogether.
I think our video would come down scented instead of this crap looking here. People are reading.
Michelle, what about if I get you? Michelle, what about if I get you like a turtle, like as a pet? Would you have a pet turtle?
I'm not interested in turtles. I like cats. I've always been a cat lover. So.
Cat lady alert.
All right, guys. So why don't I do this? Let's get ready to wrap this up, guys. We had a good show, and I definitely do want to welcome the panel for being here. Frank, Noodles, Gidgey, Paul, and anyone else that wanted to come on but did not come on for a variety of reasons. Androgyny, I would love to see you come up on the panel soon. Illusionist, how are you doing? I'd like to see you come up on the panel too. Tomorrow is another day. We'll see if we can get you guys up on the panel tomorrow.
I hope so.
Okay. So for now, panel, I'm going to let you guys go first. So I'll talk to you later, panel, okay? Bye-bye, panel. Bye-bye, guys. And then bye-bye. Okay, so very interesting show this morning. Some days shows can get kind of weird. Just accept it as this. So the new headphones are on their way. They're out for delivery right now. So this afternoon, I'm going to be able to do an unboxing and test them, compare and contrast the over-the-ears with on-the-ears headphones. These are on-the-ears. First thing I notice is they're nice headphones, but they tend to slip off my sweet spot where I can't hear properly. And so I like to take the time and try to reach out to everybody. Now, as far as the other thing I wanted to talk about, the other hanging Chad, which I didn't bring up, is I see on eBay prices, of course, the M1 Mac Minis are coming down because the M2's out. You can get an M1 Mac Mini, 16 gigabytes RAM, 512 gigabyte hard drive for about $740. It's certainly better than what they were going to charge you. Yeah. But so, we're going to try to save up for that. And like Noodle said, like Lumi said, wait until September and see if the prices continue to come down on the second-hand M1 Mac Minis. And they are already starting to come down. So, that's what we're going to do. But for now, guys, I want to say thank you for being on the show. Talk to you guys later. Stay out of trouble and have a nice day, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Anyway, it's stuck. Yeah.